Everyone, and welcome. We are Random Encounter Productions. I'm Cody Stone. With me tonight, we have...
Hey, I'm Mars. I'm playing Tal Roth Oakenblade, the Wood Elf Rogue.
I'm Eric. I'm playing Sirach, the Arakocra Horizon Walker Ranger.
And I'm Matthew, playing Clever Stitch, the Arcane Archer Tabaxi.
And I'm Caitlin, playing Fable Frost, the Ice Genasi Sorcerer.
All right, guys. Welcome. A little bit of a smaller table tonight. We had some people with some medical emergencies, minor medical emergencies. Everybody is okay. Nothing to worry about, but thank you guys for all of your love and support. And some work emergencies and some work scheduling stuff. So, but we're here, and we're excited to be here. That is awesome. Are we, now I heard a rumor, are we doing a giveaway tonight?
Not tonight.
Not
it's going
tonight.
to be a week from tonight.
A
However,
week
if
from
you head
tonight.
over to our Facebook, there is a poll going right now that is, we have 2 dice sets to choose from for this first North Foundry sponsored giveaway.
Mhm.
Yay!
They're so pretty.
They're so pretty. It's Plate Mail or Nightmare Black. They are both gorgeous. You can see better pictures of them in the Facebook, which is why I'm not holding them up now. But go vote on which one you want us to give away, because this time next week, a week from now, someone do the hour math for me. I don't know. We are going to be giving away one of those sets, whichever the winner is, live.
How many
during the
hours
show.
is 1 week from today?
Thank you. Hey, Siri.
168 hours.
I was almost
168
there.
hours
You were
from
there.
now.
I was almost there. My nose started
Congratulations,
bleeding.
Matthew. You were only slightly slower than a
Serious.
massive AI.
Only
Dang
slightly
it.
slower than massive AI.
Matthew's porn name.
Sorry. I'm happy to be back, y'all. I woke up from a nap and was like, let's D some D! Because it's been 2 whole weeks and I don't like that.
Yeah.
I didn't do fucking anything last week. I didn't sci-fi. I didn't fantasy.
You recovered.
I recovered
You
from my
recovered.
stupid run.
And we
Fantastic run.
And you
did a great job
Gloomhaven.
on it.
I did.
and we won at Gloomhaven.
We did win.
We won at Gloomhaven even after our berserker tapped
Nova
out in
real
the in
fast.
round 3.
Yeah,
It
it
was-
was real quick.
Eric came in. He was like, "I'm gonna play. I'm losing all my cards. I only have 2 cards left."
no.
We're like,
2 rounds in.
yeah, and he was like, "Should we restart?" And
The rest of us were like, we're fine.
the rest of us were like, "Man,
I think we can win it, though. I think we can win it,
kind
though.
of like we want you to play, but at the same time, we're just far enough in that restarting is a pain, and we're not so far in that
Yeah.
That,
like,
we
it
can
was-
tell that we've lost.
right. No, but it was like, but we haven't lost.
What do we
yet.
do? Also, I'm just now
So-
making a Facebook status to say, come watch me play Dungeons and Dragons, and my phone repeatedly wants to switch dragons to dragoons.
Dungeons
Dragoons. Not, I'm not upset with the choice.
No.
Hell of a
One
crossover. guys.
one day, well, is there a dragoon cookie or
We could make
food of some kind?
See, I'm thinking doubloons.
Rangoons?
Rangoons.
Rangoon.
Crab Dragoon.
Yeah,
Crab Dragoon.
Crab Dragoons.
Yeah.
The worst enemy, yet delicious, that we will ever fight.
Come
Yeah.
for the D&D, stay for the weird food chats.
Stay
It'll
for
be
the
a mukbang.
Crab
It'll be a
Dragoon.
mukbang.
So awesome. So in a week we're going to be doing that
Mhm.
giveaway. That is super exciting. We also do have the news. We can officially say that we are going to MegaCon.
MegaCon!
That is awesome. We'll give you guys the updates of all that information as soon as we have it. We are really excited to be going back to MegaCon. We were there last year. We met a lot of friends. Some of our best friends on the channel, some of our mods, some of our people that hang out with us all the time. We met them at MegaCon. So if you're going to be in the Orlando area in April, please come hang out, say hi, look at the dice sets. We'll have the pins should be available to purchase all of
they
them by
absolutely
then.
will be.
We're continuing to mail stuff out on the Kickstarter, which is going super well. We also did a bunch of pre-orders for the pins. So again,
Oh, we
pre-order.
do. We do have pin pre-orders now.
That's what I was getting
Yes.
into. Look at me transitioning.
I was excited.
Segue.
That's not a command.
Wrestle Talk Segue. So if you are interested in pre-ordering the pins from our Kickstarter, You can. They will not be shipped until after the Kickstarter has been fulfilled. Kickstarter has the priority, so we have only put 30 pins for pre-order
Of each design.
of each. Of each
So
design.
it is a
There's only
limited run.
30
pins.
There's only 20 designs. Oh no!
30 pins total.
That would be a bloodbath.
I think we already had like 30 pre-orders or something.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Jesus
we,
Christ.
We've
It was
had,
nice.
We've
It
had
was-
many,
yeah.
many
Awesome.
pre-orders.
That's
It's been great.
awesome.
people were super excited
Oh, yeah.
about them, so we were glad that we could put them
Yeah.
out for people to pre-order. But before we get to MegaCon, before we finish, hopefully after we finish the Kickstarter deliveries, we are going to, what is the MarchCon?
CollectiveCon in
CollectiveCon.
Jacksonville.
Yeah.
Just me. Cody will stay here and keep running the show.
Mhm.
Um, to wit, we will hopefully for team and viewers alike. We'll have an official March schedule out by the end of the week,
Nice.
including what other shows we'll be doing, if we're doing other one-shots or fulfilling time with other things, so that you guys can check out on the calendar what nights you want to tune in, and all of our team knows what they're doing.
Yep.
Because we don't know day to day, but they should
It's
know. It's
okay.
not their fault.
Yeah, it's okay.
And so I will be going with the Crafty Gamer Shop, our lovely candle friends, and the designers of our new overlay. Thank you, Carlos!
Yay!
To that con in Jacksonville this month, the 20th through the 22nd.
Nice.
So that will be a good damn time.
Yeah. Okay. Lance Orlando,
Yes.
you guys start training in like a week or so, don't you?
This weekend actually.
This weekend.
Ooh.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Lance Orlando is starting up their spring and summer trainings this Saturday and Sunday.
Both days.
Saturdays and Sundays, both days.
That's
yes.
cool.
Yeah, we're starting a little earlier this year than we normally do,
Mhm.
but we have a lot going on towards the end of the year. So we want to get
Nice.
a nice big head start on
Yeah.
just getting everything going.
Oh, yeah.
Mhm.
Hi, Meg.
Yep.
Ooh.
Hey, Panda.
She's sending us.
Oh, yeah.
She's sending us inspiration from afar.
Okay.
So we all get a D20 inspiration.
I
right?
mean, I'd like to say that. I'd like to believe that.
You can say that as much as you want. Doesn't mean it's true.
Megan says it's true. It's true.
Aw. So that is very cool. Lance Orlando this weekend. Key Capella.
Geek Capella has InfinityCon this weekend.
Nice.
So if you're going to be at InfinityCon, come check out our show. I think we're performing on Saturday. So come over and see us perform. Fantastic. Geek Capella with 1P because we're so cool. We don't need the second. Check out our YouTube, our Facebook, our Instagram. Yeah, I think that's all we got so far.
All right.
Yeah.
That is really cool. Where is InfinityCon?
It's at Bed Bath and Beyond.
Cool.
Yes.
Yeah.
Not a clue, actually.
That's-
He doesn't know. He just shows up.
That's fine. If you had,
I want it to be in
I
a
want
Bed
it to be a
Bath
Bed
and
Bath and Beyond so
yeah,
badly.
yeah, no. If somebody had asked me,
It's in the Beyond.
In
part
the
of
Tallahassee.
Bed Bath and Beyond.
D&D.
It's in Tallahassee.
D&D
Oh,
and
is it?
B&B
Okay,
Beyond.
cool.
D&D and B&B.
Yeah.
Well,
The
let's
weirdest D&D bed and breakfast ever to be created. I'd
new
like
plan.
I'd like sausage. Roll for initiative. You didn't get down in time. It's all gone. It's
All right.
6:30
Oh my god, can we do that? That's many life club.
a.m.
All right, let's party.
Yeah, that's giving me ideas.
Yeah, right?
okay. I know you're ready. I must gird my loins. Give me a moment, please. All right, let's
Girding
get into it.
loins.
Thank you, yes, for keeping the minutes. 7:49.
7:49. The loins have been girded.
Well, he said he had to gird his loins. He didn't say it's been done yet.
I'm
So
assuming it was
Pairs
only
to gird loins.
So 750.
Loins girded.
Girded.
7:49. Preparation for alerted loins.
Yeah, I appreciate that. We return to our adventures in Lichtstracht. It is the western continent on this still unnamed planet that we play on. It's fun. It's fine.
Yay.
Our heroes are
Wednesday.
members of the Magnus Exploratorium. They have come to this school as adventurers, as adjunct professors, as bodyguards, and as heroes in order to help expeditions of anthropological and archaeological means. And so they have taken on the job of traveling with Renathal, I believe.
Yes.
Yes. Look at me remembering a couple of names.
Mhm.
Woof. To the Patchstone Wastes.
Yeah, run it home.
To the Patchstone Wastes, where they were attacked by some hellhounds, I believe, and they have discovered a wizard's tower. And they have also discovered that these mesa-like pillars of stone that's cover the Patchstone Waste in an area that should be thriving with green, verdant life and trees and farmable lands is the Patchstone Wastes are just that. They are sand and stone and worked clay. And they've discovered that at least they're working under the hypothesis, which is supported by a fair amount of evidence, that this area was once a city or a town of some kind that has suffered a disaster, magical in nature, perhaps divine. And so our heroes have begun to dig out and explore the home of, would somebody be so kind as to give the gentleman's entire title?
Well, you wrote it down. I went
did. ...
Yes.
This is the home and research tower of the glorious professor of arcane arts, a singular talent of a generation, La Rochelle.
There we are.
Is he a fucking dragon? They just like collect titles.
No, we think he.
So
we
we
think
think
he studied or
with
like
a dragon.
worshipped a dragon.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's not like we have a half dragon god up there just like hanging
Well,
out.
I think that this is before that.
Okay, good.
Yeah, this is way in history.
We think,
I'm excited.
and also his pictures that were inside were not of him as a dragon. It was him as a
As a
elf.
Like
an
an
elf.
elf.
Okay.
I believe it was
Drag-
described as half-elven.
Half-elven
Ah.
with draconic
with
features.
some draconic scaling,
Yeah,
like in
sure.
the hairline and on the brows.
Yeah.
A lavishly dressed gentleman.
Yes.
Purples.
Yes,
Oh, that's
you
right.
clearly has quite the distinction for himself, as well as for others. You guys have breached the first layer of the tower. You faced down some
4 suits of animated armor.
That's right, 4 suits of animated armor.
They were not very welcoming.
They
No.
were not.
To be
They
fair, we weren't on the guest list, and some of us snuck in.
His instructions were not very clear. How I know.
I'm just saying.
Uh,
We weren't on the guest list.
you were not on the guest list, but and some of you did sneak in. So that has happened. You guys also ventured down into his basement. You saw that it was connected to what looks like an underground network that, if this is a city, spreads throughout there. If not, who knows where it goes. But he seemed to have had a pretty gnarly trap for anything that tried to get into his home from underneath. Some sealed magical doors, a sliding spiral staircase, a force wall,
All of my money.
and some all.
That's a terrible trap. Wealth.
And
Poison.
and some poisonous gas, some what was referred to as jelly gas, if I'm not
Yeah.
mistaken.
Yep.
Yeah.
To
Yeah,
to liquefy you
was
down.
jelly.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So I assume it would, liquefy you down
Yum.
to jelly.
To jelly.
Yeah.
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 So
And also trance. I don't know what that means,
yeah,
but trance.
but trance.
Peanut butter jelly traps.
Yeah.
I did really want to pull the trance lever.
I did too.
But it was connected to the jelly lever,
It
and
was.
jelly was bad lever.
Jelly was bad, so it was a whole thing.
This is what happens when you leave them alone.
It
I
was,
didn't want to.
it was a whole ordeal.
I'm not doing it ever again.
No, you're fine.
Hey,
But
Fable.
We did.
What?
We found some weird potions out there.
Yes.
You want to drink one?
We found 5 potions. One of them is a cure, a regular
the
healing
regular healing,
potion,
yeah.
and then
Mhm.
4 mysteries.
Yes, I do. Circus freak. I'll try weird things on a dare.
Did I? Okay, so
Yeah, we had ended the short rest. We kind of handed the potion and say, hey, can anybody figure these out? And we just rested.
okay,
Yeah,
Great.
4 mystery potions or oils. We're not. I think we weren't sure.
No.
Amazing.
You had
All
identified things that could be
Consumed.
consumed.
Got it.
That was so I believe there were a total of 12 vials.
One we knew was a potion of healing because
Right,
very
because
common.
that one is common. 4 you identified as things that could be consumed.
Mm-hmm.
You do not know the results of them.
Correct.
And then the rest of them are either ingredients to something or oils or gases or some non-consumable potion-like things.
Sure.
Okay.
So, you are completing your short rest outside the Tower of La Rochelle. You have 2 research assistants that have come to help you guys out and
Can they cast Identify
Uh,
on these potions?
roll a percentile.
Oh, okay. And then, can I still get who people are because it's been
Yeah, absolutely.
a 90? No, a
No,
9.
nine.
I got
Yeah.
it.
I was like, wait.
That's
That's,
wrong.
no, I just wanted to look because I hoped it was 100.
I wanted it to be. Yeah. Listen, the last time I got hundreds, we sprouted pyramids. So
It's true.
No.
Okay. That's okay.
They cannot. But they do have. What tools are you proficient in?
that's a really good question. She's still new. I don't know.
While you look
Um,
that up, why don't we go around the room and get character descriptions,
Yeah.
and we'll take it off from
A
there.
musical instrument.
All right. So, Talroth stands like a good 5'9", 5'10", full-blooded wood elf, long pointed ears, hair's kind of braided back in a couple weird different braids. His outfit looks like it can kind of come apart or kind of be reassembled different ways here and there. Sporting a nice new studded leather armor that he'll just kind of pose every now and then, and the wind will just billow dramatically around him, especially with his very shiny cloak of elven kind. Granted, he had to trade a sword for it, and he's a little ornery about that. But yeah, right now he'd be pulling out some of his cartographer supplies, start to kind of make some maps, mentally recreate what was down inside, pass it off to some of the interns and tell them not to trigger any traps. But yeah, that's pretty much Talroth. Bird.
This lovable bird.
Oh my
Aw.
god!
He a little bit chunker. He a little bit tiny. He's like 5'8". I think we said 5'9".
I thought you said 4'8".
4'8". Did I say 4'8"? I did say tiny. Yeah, 4'8".
Yeah.
That was the wrong number. He's tiny. He's about 4'8".
I was about to
When-
say
when
that
you're-
full.
Yeah.
When you're like he's short, 5'8".
I'm 6 foot. What do I know?
Fair enough. Man,
So-
that's the point.
He is a cockatiel Aarakocra. He has rosy cheeks and a yellow nape. The rest of his feathering is a little bit gray, and he's wearing typical Horizon Walk. He's got a cloak. He's got his stuffs on the bottom, and he's got his longbow and his quill of arrows and his 2 short swords.
Nicely done.
I
Yay.
love it.
Clever Stitch is a snow leopard tabaxi. He's about 6 foot, and he's pretty lithe. He's not your typical big, beefy, I will punch everything fighter, because he specializes in his longbow, which he has on his back, and along with a quiver mostly full of arrows. Good chunk of them were gone because I did not prepare, and I only had 20 arrows.
I only got 22,
yeah.
but I've been counting.
I have also been counting. And he has a big fluffy tail that shows his emotions more than he would like. And he has piercing blue eyes and a small scar across his nose, and gray armor that he used to kind of be able to blend in cities, where he found he was best suited for work. And I think that's everything.
Fabelfrost is a small and a young. I've just decided to embrace the Disney princess life, and that is what she is. She is about 5'2", 5'3", and short, white, silver, pixie cut, floof hair. I describe her as Elsa, but make it punk. She's very, very pale to the point where sometimes she looks normal, and you get closer, like, is she translucent? Is she blue? Is she white? shifts in the light. And the blue undertones in the skin because she is in fact an ice genasi. If she ever takes off her gloves, you see that there's these just her veins are very, very dark blue, specifically running from her fingertips and up her arms until they fade into kind of normalcy. It's just very stark against her skin. She's dressed in all skin tight and almost dancery clothes from entertainment and circus. All shades of silver and white and blue. And she is sparkle swirl, just made into a humanoid. Little elfin pointed ears and big blue eyes.
Yeah.
That's she's this. I don't have a big to put it on, so I can have her. You can find her on our Instagram.
Yes.
So,
Okay.
yeah.
So what are you guys up to? It is late afternoon, if I'm not mistaken. You're finishing your long rest.
Short rest.
Short
Short
rest,
rest.
Short
Excuse
rest,
me,
yeah.
short rest.
I mean, not that I don't want the spell slots back.
I-
But short rest.
Yeah,
I
I was-
believe that we had an upstairs to investigate.
Yep. Portal. Portal
Yeah.
stuff.
yeah, we got
During the short rest, we fill you in on everything that we.
She's been
Blah, blah,
she's
blah.
been practicing some fire control with Thozen because she didn't feel comfortable going into somewhere like that, not knowing how to deal with her own magic. She's still very much fresh out into the real world, and she doesn't want to lose control during an encounter.
Yeah.
So she's been practicing. She's like, okay, I think I've got a hold on it. I'm ready.
What?
Insight check would show no, she ain't fucking ready. An insight check of 2 would show that she's not ready. She's gonna fake
Nat
it.
20.
Hey, you hear her entire inner monologue. It's very much that Rapunzel. It's gonna be the best day ever. I'm not ready for this. What have I done? I should have stayed in the circus. Nobody would have kidnapped me. Oh, but it's fine.
Hey, Fable.
What?
Did you forget to use your inside voice? Because I think you're kind of mixing your inside and outside voice.
What's an inside voice?
The one you hear up here?
Means
That
Yeah.
inside, not like in.
Yeah.
It just
Sorry.
got, like,
If you made a character that did not have an inner monologue, we were gonna have to go back to the drawing board.
No, I can't
Just-
even imagine
just
that.
kill her off right now before
just-
anybody has a big
big moment,
before we get to attack. Just end it now. Cut the mic. Cut the mic.
Don't you dare! I'm attached. Fuck you. Good to know he's not the one I have to protect, though.
Yeah, that's fine.
It's fine.
But yeah, so we fill you in on how we did everything downstairs except catacomb exploration, and we think that there's a portal of some sort, like maybe planar, upstairs.
Amazing.
And while we're talking all this, I'm just going to start drawing up a couple maps, just kind of get a basic layout. Maybe make a couple copies so we can hang on to one and hand the other to whoever else is going to be exploring with us.
Mhm. And did we jerry rig
We
The-
stuck things
That's what it
in
was.
the
Yeah.
levers.
to
It's
keep
going to
them
give
an
us
hour?
about 22 hours of.
We got about a day.
Yeah.
We got about a day's worth of before we have to re-jerry rig
Yeah.
the levers.
Because if we step on the stairs, they will turn into slides.
Oh, I heard that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I was not a fan. Do we have anything else that we need to do in preparation for going in, or are we?
Well, unless we want to grab a couple interns and have them search for traps for us. I mean, good experience for them. Fine.
We were hired to keep them safe, not to use them as trap bait. To be fair. To be fair.
Suddenly, Fable feels very small and intern-like.
We know.
Alright, so-
I'm going to stealthily start making my way up the stairs.
There.
I would like to follow him. Follow your
Um,
boyfriend.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
I'll
can make
start hanging
a
up also.
stealth check.
I will not be left alone.
I'm going to
Oh,
have
shit.
both my short swords.
Why did I roll
Ready.
this die?
That's not where that goes. That's also not where that goes. There we go.
And before going up, I'm going to kick the hood up on the Cloak of Elven Kind, so I have advantage on stealth.
Dirty 20.
rolled a nat 1 on you on my test. Why did I roll it?
Christ.
It's so good to be back at the table.
27.
Okay.
21.
Nice. Nice.
4.
So a 27, a modified 20, a 21.
Hello, I am a disaster child. It's great to be here.
We love it.
One of these things.
It's
is
not.
Yeah.
What? It just doesn't belong.
That's not true. Stop it.
What is it? It's in Big Bang. She says, one of these things is not like the other. One of these things should die alone.
So you guys begin making your way up to the second floor. Sirach, you are leading the way. You said you had what out at the ready?
Short sword.
Short swords. Okay, wonderful. As you are making your way up the stairs, you guys are moving very softly, except
Some of
for
us.
Treasure, who
Fable.
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 Put your tap shoes away.
What? They're so fun. I can't help it. Ice.
You sort of hear her thumping away on the. Dun, 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 dun.
She's doing
Like
her
it's
own.
got a nice little.
She's doing her
acoustic.
own theme music, like Kronk.
She cried.
Yeah, she is cronking. So as you guys make your way up there, Sirach, your head begins to peek up over the floor,
Mm-hmm.
and you can see as you continue up the spiral staircase that this room level, pretty much exactly the same size, set up as the one down below. The spiral staircases do continue up along the way. There is a pretty decent library here.
Ooh.
And as you are, you can look around. There is a seat, high back leather chair. It looks like it is well preserved. A reading table, no lamp at the table, but a decent decent bit of like glow comes from kind of the wings on the high back chair.
Mm-hmm.
And then there is
Enchanted, like magical.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. It looks like a dancing light spell.
Yeah.
Yeah, very soft glow, but
Mhm.
like a reading light
Sure.
for anybody that would be sitting there reading. And at another nearby table, so that's sort of facing, we'll call it north, right? And then if the chair were to just sort of spin to the south, there is a dragon chess game
Oh.
that is mid-match. Are you proficient in dragon chess or any other gaming implements?
Can I try them?
No. No.
You're not.
Negative.
Dice.
You're proficient in dice. Go ahead and make a intelligence check.
Okay.
Don't add your proficiency because it's not the same.
Sure.
But you at least have seen this game played.
It's cocked. I
Oh.
wanted it not to be. It would have been a 21. An 8.
An 8. So you understand the basics of
It's Dragon Chess and it's being played.
yeah, you understand the basics of dragon chess. You probably don't see like the finer points of the
Sure.
tactics that are going on. You maybe take sort of a cursory glance at it. You would guess it's like mid-match,
Hmm.
not early, not late.
Does one side seem to be winning?
Yes,
Okay.
they're ever so slightly. Just by looking at like the number of pieces
Yep.
on the board, there are 2 white pieces that have been claimed
Okay.
versus the 3 red pieces that have been claimed.
And is this, you said that if the table
If the
were to be
chair
shifted, is there which color
He would
Would
be
the
playing
person-
red.
he would be playing red?
He would be playing
So he
red.
was losing by a piece.
Yes.
As-
Caitlin knows chess. Fable does not.
As we start kind of getting in there, I'm just going to start checking for any kind of traps. Like,
Yeah, make an investigation check.
And can I do an
Investigation.
arcana specifically on the chair to see if there are any sort of magics affecting it other than the dancing lights?
Sure.
19 for investigation.
19 for investigation.
Mhm.
as you walk around and you are looking at the, pardon me, as you are walking around looking at the different bookshelves,
Mhm.
you do see a couple of things that make you pause. Sort of tucked in a corner behind one of the bookshelves, in between a gap, you suspect maybe where a window was in the tower's original design, there is a dented suit of plate armor that is tucked in there. The other thing that you notice is that there's a wide variety of books. The not in all arcane theory. A lot of them seem to also go into animals, different like what am I trying to say? Animal husbandry.
Okay.
One particular stands out as being
Dogs and dogs
Weird.
with two heads.
no.
How to make Hellhounds 101.
Well, I heard about that. I will leave again.
It is the effective mating rituals of flumps.
Do I know what a flump is?
Make
It's
make a nature check.
spaghetti
Yeah,
with a
I'm
face.
gonna try a nature check on that one too.
Sure.
I do not know what a flump
I want
is.
to know how to make flumps and go
No,
grow
that's
our
not
own
count.
army.
Okay.
5.
11.
14.
You've heard the word. You do not know what this is. You think it's like a dessert collapses in a
fair.
cupboard.
Possibly.
You've heard of it.
Possibly.
You think it's from the Underdark, but you don't really know what it is. You have a slightly better idea. They are from the Underdark, and you know that they are like jellyfish-like things
They're
that
like
float.
Underdark jellyfish.
that float.
And they float. Not in the water, but in the air.
So like, still like a dessert. So
I don't think
Well,
shoot
for
it.
someone to
Possibly.
fly,
I mean,
actually.
If we
Possibly.
could shoot it down, sure.
like a
they're so
souffle
cute.
floats, you know, it's,
Look
and
at
then
their
it collapses.
faces.
The last thing I will say, you notice
Souffle.
Talroth
Souffle.
is the bookends on many of these shelves are gargoyles, small gargoyles,
Mhm.
like holding the books in place.
Hmm.
And for some reason or another, they give you the heebie-jeebies.
Did he have any
You-
papers on making teacup gargoyles?
You feel like their eyes are following you
They're real.
as you walk around the room.
I'll start kind of going to everybody, like not saying it out loud, but just, hey, don't touch the books. At least not yet.
Alright.
It's like, we might not be alone in here. I'm gonna, but there are no traps or anything that was obviously a trap.
There is no mechanical,
Okay.
no obvious mechanical traps that are here. Nothing that looks like it's gonna like flames or spikes, right? Like the traditional trap that you are
that I'm used to looking for. Yeah.
in a dungeon, you do not see present.
All right, I'm gonna go over to that suit of plate that was tucked in the corner.
Mhm.
I'm just gonna kind of stand by and kind of look at the shelves where those bookends are.
Okay.
I'm gonna slowly reach my hand towards the plate armor and see if they react or if they kind of turn to look at me or anything.
So, other than you kind of feel like some were probably looking at you when you made your way over there, but they don't seem to jump or make any greater reaction as you approach the suit of armor. As your hand drifts closer to it, no indication that this is upsetting or disruptive to any of them.
All right, so I haven't touched it yet, just kind of keeping the hand there. Yeah. Heads up, just in case, and then slowly reach to touch it.
Staff.
Nothing happens.
Okay.
I'll kind of look at the shelves, just
Do we see what
Nod.
he's touching?
You can see
Yeah.
the suit of armor. Yeah,
So-
absolutely.
so yeah, I'll just kind of go to the as I'm
I
touching.
wonder
I'll
if
look at the
it's-
shelves, just kind of nod a little bit, and then start bringing the armor out.
I wonder if it's an animated armor like downstairs.
Maybe this is the one that matches the ones down there.
Well, the ones downstairs were they were
mismatched.
hodgepodge together.
So this one actually seems like a
Like an
like a
actual-
complete set.
Okay.
Old,
Hmm.
even comparatively.
Hmm.
Decently cared for. An older style, you two would know, specifically being from this continent. But
Would I be able to recognize elven, dwarven?
it's make a history check.
Dwarven plate armor.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
I don't need it, but I will take it.
Your
I
AC is
can
now-
wear it.
Your AC is now 47.
That's
Yeah.
a 9. Wait, no, 9.
9. Yeah, you don't know the clan or the tribe or what, but given your history, it is like an older elven plate design. It looks like whoever wore it last or whenever it was last worn, it looks like somebody, the wounds and dents on the armor maybe Thosen could tell you like what happened to the person inside, but whoever was inside of it did not have a good day.
Oh,
Well,
That much is easy to see.
Well, we got a nice little present for Treasure Thousand. Whoever wants it, if they can fix it.
Maybe we, for now, leave it because I don't want to anger Lara Shen by just taking all of his stuff if he's still here or can affect the tower.
And
For now, though, maybe whenever we come back, we pay for it. I say up until the
really
gargoyle.
loudly.
But for
I mean-
now,
Well-
I wonder if we leave it.
well, no, I'm definitely with you on that. I'm going to lug this thing around. I mean, shit, that weighs what, like a good 50 pounds? Hell no.
At least.
But that thing was tucked away in the back corner behind the shelf. I mean, if this was something that he wanted to keep track of, he'd probably put it on display or make it dance around like those damn little bastards we saw downstairs.
Possibly, but
I mean, if he just left that back there, it's like, whatever fucking wore this had a bad day, so he probably just left it there.
Without touching the
Possibly.
books, can I go read the titles on the shelf, please?
Sure. Yeah. What? Is there
She's
anything?
looking for adventure books and fairy tales.
Yeah. Make an investigation check.
Ooh. Eyes roll on. Not great. Best. A 12! E!
He doesn't seem to have a lot of fairy tales or adventure books. He seems to have some history books, some animal parts and pieces books,
Disgusting.
some magic, a couple of magic books.
Tempting.
That's it.
history can be a fairy tale in and of itself.
You don't say that. That's what they tried to tell me when they were trying to trick me into taking my lessons back at the circus, and it never worked.
Fair enough. For the chair,
Mhm.
I rolled an 11, but I have an Arcana of 4 and an Investigation of 2.
Okay. Is
my-
11 plus 4?
Yeah,
or
like the 11 is on the die.
On the die.
Yeah, I don't
So-
know if you want Arcana, because especially with the way that Clever Stitch has learned Arcana, it's
Mhm.
not been the study of spells and how to identify different spells.
Sure.
It's like, that's magic, and might hurt me,
Mm.
or might protect me.
It is magic.
Okay,
It doesn't seem like it'll hurt you.
okay.
To put it in simple, clever Stitch terms, doesn't seem dangerous.
Okay.
Looks comfy.
Is there something other
It
than,
fits, he
like,
says.
is there something on it that's magical other than the lights?
Um,
Or is it just the lights are where the feeling of magic comes from?
the whole chair has a mild feeling of magic. None of it would be terribly. It's not any stronger than the
Potent,
light.
but okay.
It's not any more potent
Got it.
than the light spell.
And then is there dust on the dragon chessboard?
No. But there hasn't been dust on
Anything?
much.
Okay.
So you've been in here. So
Can I've put away my swords at this point. Can I go up to one of the gargoyles, not touching it, but seeing if I can discern any lifelike movements?
yeah, make
See if it's
a
alive, or if it's just a bookend with like magic following us.
make an investigation check.
While they're all doing this, I'm just gonna start mapping out the room. Just
12.
12.
12.
You can't tell. And in fact, the eye following thing is more like a
Optical illusion.
you're not sure. It's you never watch their eyes follow you,
Okay.
right?
You
It's just
But it's
I
like-
look up and they're looking
But
at
it's
me.
like like when you look at this one, it's looking at you. But when you look back at the one like right next to you, it's looking at you. But you're like, were you looking at me before? I can't remember. I think you were. Like it's just a little.
I'm going to give myself a 50-50 on this one. Someone pick high or low.
low.
Low? Okay. Low, I boop the snoot.
Okay.
47. I boop the snoot.
Okay. Let me see. What's your armor class?
15?
You take 5 points of piercing damage as the gargoyle bites you.
Okay.
Great. Teacup gargoyle!
I like look back. It's not moving, it's just standing still.
Not moving.
Don't touch.
Hang on. I would like to try something. Can I please take my water skin and pour a little bit of water into the palm of my hand?
Okay.
And I'm going to use my create ice cantrip, and I would like to try to sculpt a gargoyle muzzle. And
Okay.
Put it on its face,
Oh, no.
so it doesn't bite.
Sorry, I booped the snoot.
Okay.
Yes, it did.
I
I
would
don't know about that.
make a spellcasting check.
Okay. Okay. I'm trying to. Well, if they're doing something, they're guarding something, and I don't want everyone to get hurt.
I know.
Natural 20.
Nice.
You make the muzzle.
Yeti.
Well done. Now make a dexterity.
I was waiting
saving
for that.
throw.
Ooh,
Hmm.
18.
18.
Muzzle dodge.
Yeah,
Muzzle
you
dance.
you toss the muzzle onto the gargoyle. It doesn't seem to move.
Try booping it again.
Bop.
No, okay. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Well. Are you just touching it to touch it, or did you want one of the books?
Oh, I was just curious about it. Seemed
Hey.
weird.
Going to touch a book.
What book are you grabbing?
Not right next to the gargoyle.
Okay.
I'd like to go a little farther over
Okay.
to one of the magic books.
To one of the magic
About
books.
magic.
One of the books about magic.
The magic book.
Specific
The book
book.
about magic. Specifically the magic.
Okay.
Going
Magic
full
trick.
Kronk today.
Roll me a percentile.
I am Disney Princess Meets Kronk. That is my entire mood, apparently.
Kronk is
Kronk is a Disney princess. I'm
That
just
entire movie was full of Disney princesses.
Oh,
and
yeah.
not
True.
one of them was
not
a
one of
woman.
them was one. They were amazing.
No, because no women were
97.
Disney
Ooh,
queens.
shit.
Oh, that's good.
97.
Yeah. Am I
I
reading
have
that
to
book?
confirm.
No, well, listen. To be fair, Percentiles
Are-
weird.
We use them a lot here,
Yes,
actually.
but weird.
I like them.
No, I like them.
I
They're
like them.
not a
Okay.
bad thing.
Yeah, you grab a book off of the shelves,
She dramatically grabs it.
and I'd like all of you to flip for initiative, please.
Oh, I don't have a deck! Ah,
Yay.
he was not prepared.
Oh, shice. Neither was I.
Duh,
Here.
it's
Okay,
fine.
thank you.
I've got them.
Oh, this is the one I like. The
So this
hardest.
one.
This is mine from last time.
Oh, okay.
So
Okay.
thank you.
Yeah.
Because I only have a +2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is exactly mine from last
Yeah,
time. I'm just
perfect.
missing my face cards.
Oh.
Okay.
There they are. Hey, thanks, you're a genius.
Cutter tap.
Do you need the king?
All right.
Well, that's for
No,
a red
that's
deck.
a
Well,
red deck.
that's not
I
nice.
got you. I'm ready. I'm here.
All right, starting at the top, Ace,
Hey!
Clever Stitch.
I'm
I
so
don't know
far.
what's happening, so because nothing has happened yet. Are
Nothing?
there? And you might have said this earlier. Are there other doors that lead out other than
Staircase
the one
going
that we
up.
came through?
Staircase continues.
Actually, no.
up.
So I'm going to, and this is a waste of an ace. I'm going to continue looking at the chess set and contemplate moving a piece or sitting in the chair. Not sure which
Okay.
yet, but I'm going to do one of those.
You're thinking about that? That sounds good.
That's all I got. 'Cause
Yep.
I don't know if the gargoyles are gonna kill us all.
That's right. King, Queen,
Queen.
Queen.
Yeah, I was still just mapping things around.
Mapping things around.
Just, yeah. So I
Bless
would
you
just-
guys for staying in character. Much appreciated.
Sorry.
I mean,
yeah.
I could hold my
I'll-
action, but I don't know.
But
what
you,
to
but you're
hold it
not.
for.
You don't know.
Also,
that
to be
you
fair,
are.
we
Yeah.
could have fucked around in this room all damn night.
No, that's the thing. The
You're
next,
fine.
if you didn't pull a thing, I was gonna sit in a chair.
I don't have much wisdom.
You're good.
I think the only real thing I would be doing is just actively looking
Doors are so
for
cool.
like a hidden
Mhm.
door
Sure.
or just kind of trying to get an idea of the architecture,
Gotcha.
see if there's something that doesn't really match like that. What should have been a window behind the bookshelf.
Got
It's
it.
like that's the kind of stuff I'm looking for.
Understood. What card are you? 5. What are you?
6.
6 goes next.
Oh, okay, I'm scared.
I'm on a 2, so
Okay, great.
so there's really no point in me asking all those other
So
numbers.
I know nothing. I don't know anything that's going on.
You know
I'm just
nothing,
here and I'm
Johnson.
gonna read the book, apparently.
You pull the
Nothing's attacking me.
not yet. You pull the book, but you were watching the gargoyles.
And it is
You
moving.
see them be mad.
Good. Shit.
You dramatically
Yeah.
pulled it, and
If
you
there's
looked at the
anybody-
gargoyle,
if
and the
there's
gargoyle
anybody
looks
that
back,
notices
and yeah.
Okay, good. Just making sure. Okay. Because I too was trying to stay in character.
If anybody here knows that something is about to try to bite you, it's the two of you.
Great, amazing. So sorry. I am going to panic. And I am going to do the thing again,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going to water and just try and
I'm gonna let you know there's far more gargoyles in here than you can muzzle.
I mean, it's a cantrip. I could just keep doing this.
All right, go for it.
No, it's fine. I just didn't want to. If they can't hurt that much, I didn't want to waste big spells on them.
It's up to you.
To be fair, 8 points of damage or even 5
Oh,
points
that's
of
fair.
damage
That's
at
like
the
a
level
lot
that
of
we are
damage.
at.
That's fair. I forgot where we are. Okay.
When you have
then,
97 hit
um,
points,
then
5 is no
I-
big deal. When
I
you
am
have
going
20.
to reach out and grab one of them.
Okay.
And no, I don't have to grab. Chill touch is weirdly not a touch.
No.
Yeah, just
so
don't touch
I'm
it.
not going to
It's
touch.
a ghost. It's a ghost hand.
I'm
that
gonna
touches them.
back the fuck up. And guys, I'm sorry. I touched a thing. And
So-
I'm going to cast Chill Touch on one that is not muzzled. And I make a ranged attack. I'm sorry, I haven't done this in a minute.
This is why I said we should bring the interns.
They would have done something so much worse.
That's what she
11. Fuck you! I drink and everything.
You the ghostly hand reaches out. It seems to try to touch the stone form of the gargoyle, but does not penetrate its thick skin.
It missed. Ah! So I'm gonna use my whole movement to back up to by the chess table.
Yeah, towards the center of the room.
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
I
Okay.
hate to be the we've got company guy, but
How many are there?
So there, what you can see is that the bookshelves, are sort of divided into two. The actual number of gargoyles is not what's important. We're going to treat them as two swarms
Great.
of little gargoyle bites.
Okay, I just need
Okay.
to know how many gargoyle names I got to come up with because I already have Goliath, Demona. And
Um,
there's Brooklyn, Lexington, Hudson,
I like
Bronx.
Brooklyn.
yeah. We're talking 8 shelves, 1 or 2 per shelf, and then double, so like 30-ish. But I'm not running
Yeah.
30 gargoyle.
Don't worry,
Hey,
there
thanks.
are enough burrows. I'll find this out.
Right.
All
Okay.
right. No. Okay. I'm going to see the one that the group that bit me and that is
Mhm.
now attacking her, and I'm just gonna be like, woo, backing up as far as I can, and So I'll cast Hunter's Mark on one of the swarms.
Yeah. So to peek behind the curtain, I didn't want to run just 2 regular gargoyles. I thought it'd be more
This is
interesting
way more
if they
fun.
were
Yeah,
I
no,
like
this is
little
great.
things, but
I
I'm just
like the
using the
teacup
stats for
gargoyles.
Cool.
2.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Gargoyle. Block.
But yeah, swarm using Hunter's Mark on the gargoyles.
Okay.
It has to make a wisdom. No, it has to target you hit with.
Hunter's Mark has no save.
No,
Correct.
no, I just
Is.
cast Hunter's
Yeah,
Mark.
you
Yeah,
just
you just
target
do
them
it.
with it.
And then shooting.
So that was bonus action, and then I'm going to shoot my little muzzled gargoyle friend.
Okay.
Aim for the face. Aim better for the face. Oh, no!
All
It's gonna eat us.
The arrow goes wide and stabs into one of the books. And now, even if you guys were like, "What's going on?" Now, when it hits the book, you
We
hear
know.
all the gargoyles go.
Oh.
like, Clang.
no.
Just
So that tells me these are important.
so did the gargoyles start kind of forming letters?
Yeah.
You done fucked up.
They begin that. Yes. On there, is anything else, Sirach? I
Maybe
think
the haka,
that's all
anger.
your actions. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I backed up. I'm good.
All right, because you damaged the books, they're going to go and start to swarm
Oh,
around
no.
you.
Let it happen.
So that is going to be 2 attacks per swarm, 1 bite, 1 claw.
Well, the one can't bite because it has a.
It's a swarm.
I can try.
I know you can. I appreciate that. Natural 19, natural 17 for the first one. So both of those are going to hit.
Yes, they are.
And then a natural 18 and a natural 4. So that's 3 hits.
Right.
Which is going to be.
Oh, no.
Yeah. 7, 11 plus 6, 17 points of damage.
What?
Cool.
What? Oh, you would have been dead. Are you?
Okay.
We have potions, right?
We have 3 total. That
Drink!
You have 1. I have
Back
1,
to the
you have
top.
1.
Ace.
Oh, we flipped.
Or will it flip? New
Thank
flip.
you.
New flip.
Thank you, new
New
flip.
flip. I have a 3. Is
Oh,
anybody
good.
below a 3?
No.
All right.
Nope.
When I'm
Amazing.
down bottom, I'll just start
Great.
announcing
Thank
that.
you. Thank you.
Ace, king,
Ace.
King.
ace, king.
Ace King. And it's gonna be you and me. Hey, we're just gonna go around.
Doing the circle. Let's do it.
Okay.
Old style.
So I hear that. I see the gargoyles. I'm like, shit. Just quickly put the map away. Pull the sword out. How far am I from one of them?
Oh, they're everywhere.
Oh, they're everywhere.
Yeah, they're so at this point, don't worry about attacks of opportunities. They are swarming through the room. Okay, you can. I will say that Sirach is engaged by the heaviest thicket of them, so you can take 10, 15 feet of movement, get next to them, and be able to sneak attack them.
Doing it.
Do it.
All right. So first, that is a. Okay, that is a That's a 15 to hit.
15 is exactly what you need
Oh,
to hit.
nice.
15 is their armor class.
Nice.
Sweet. And
Would you hand me one of those mechanical pencils, please? Thank you.
That one doesn't have an eraser.
Either of these two right on the far side.
Does that one have an eraser?
No. That one does. Thank you.
so 19 points of damage. with the
19.
Rapier.
Nicely done.
Nice.
However, your rapier is not magical.
I am too poor.
You are too poor. You are
And we
all
are-
too poor at this
yes, we
at
are
this
too
point.
poor and low leveled. So
Right. So that is divided in half.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. Anything else?
And
You have a bonus action still. You didn't use that much movement to get to that.
I'm guessing there's no way to really hide from these guys.
And not in a room this small. I
Gotcha.
mean, they're really just sort of swarming everywhere.
Can I try to like grab Sirach and drag him to the stairs to try to get out?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, you will say that you move Sirach another like 10 feet towards the stairs.
Okay.
Okay, so you're about 10 feet from it.
Cool.
Okay, Sirach.
Am I able to get on like the outside, like the stairway doorway? Am I able to get like behind a wall over there?
So the stairway is sort of in the middle of the room.
All right.
It's a spiral staircase, so it's
Mhm,
not
yeah.
by the wall necessarily. It's
Okay.
not in the middle, but it offsets the room
But it just like comes up into the room.
into the room and just keeps going up. Yeah. You can get to the stairs very easily. You could go you could
Yeah,
attempt to go up or down,
Yeah, I want to
especially
go.
with your fly speed.
Yeah.
Well, you can't fly up the stairs because
No, we talked about that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to go down just like 5 feet. Bonus action. Drink a potion.
Okay. Potion of healing.
A mystery potion.
you can.
Now's
have,
the
You
time.
can have mine. We can have. I don't need to have had it on my person.
I know I was supposed to write that I had one down, and I don't have it. That I wrote
Because
it
we, as on my sheet, I had one. Fable had one.
Mhm.
Talroth had one.
Thank you, bookkeeping.
And there were 4 mystery potions.
down. Okay.
So you have mine.
Okay. So
I don't have wanted it.
I'm going to use that, and that's 2d4 plus
Plus
4
2.
plus 2.
Correct.
5.
Oh, that's 5 more than you had a minute ago.
That is for damn sure. I'm going to do that. I'm going to start rolling a new character, and I'm going to son of a bitch. I took a bunch of damage. I took 17 damage.
Oh, concentration.
Half of it is 9, so it's 10.
So yeah, DC 10.
Yeah.
15. So
You're good.
Hunter's Mark is still up.
Yep.
So with that, I'm going to look up, and I'm going to mark. I'm going to.
The mark's active. You don't need to
No.
move it.
I use my bonus action, not mark, for Planar Warrior, but I use it for the drink, and I'm going to shoot another arrow.
All right, let's shoot it.
That'll hit. That's an 18 on the dice.
Yes.
So that is going to be 1d8 plus 1d6.
The D6 is a full damage. The D8 gets halved.
Okay. So that's 6 on the d8. So 6 plus 3 for 9.
Half to 5.
Half to 5, and then 5 from Hunter's Mark.
Total of 10. Yeah, you let loose the arrow. A couple of the gargle, it pings through a couple of them. It sort of
Mhm.
ricochets off one, bounces onto the other. The little gremlin dudes hit the ground, start to crumble into dust. Yeah, nicely done.
Are you wearing armor?
Yeah, stud leather.
Okay, thank you.
All right, I'm gonna pull out sword and board and
Yes.
and hit the sword on the shield a little bit to try
Okay.
and draw some attention, and then start wildly swinging into the swarm.
Okay, yeah. swing wildly.
Swarm of things. So I'm going to. So that's,
Solid plan.
An 8 to hit.
And wildly you do swing.
Yeah, so I'm gonna action surge.
Okay.
Because I'm nervous.
Wildly
Yeah.
you swing.
That's better. A
Yeah.
23.
Definitely. Yeah,
So
absolutely.
This is also not magical, so it will get halved. But 10 halved to 5.
Up to 5. Okay.
Full
Nice.
damage, though.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Nicely done.
Okay, great, amazing. As a bonus action, I cast Mantle of Flame. It is I'm wreathed in fire for 1 minute, and I do damage if people touch me. But also, this will add extra damage to my next attack, which is with staff in hand. I cast Blue Flame Blade. It's just like Green Flame Blade, but all my fire is blue.
But blue.
Okay.
So I'm going to the staff head is going to be engulfed in this blue flame. Also, my mantle of flame is blue. And I'm gonna hiya at one of the guys.
All right. Make a melee weapon
Make a
attack.
hiya attack.
Yep.
Plus 2 to hit. Plus my actual.
'Cause it's not your spell.
not my
attack,
spell, so
it's your dex plus your.
it's my dex plus my thing. So
Is a staff versus
oh,
a,
it's strength.
is it
Oh.
finesse?
No,
I
it's
don't know.
It's
not.
strength
I
based.
don't
It's
remember.
unfortunate. So no, it's
No.
just. I want a. That's the only magic item I want
What's
is a
that?
dex-based staff. 11 to hit.
11 misses.
Fuck! It's fine. That was a cantrip.
Yeah.
As you go swinging into the air, you see the little gargoyles be like, "What? No!"
Ah.
They're flipping and jumping
gonna
out
do it
of the
again.
way.
Later.
That's right. I was like,
Not right now. Right now, like that.
Negative.
That's all I've got.
Okay.
If you want to move, you can. You can start moving towards down the stairs.
We're not looking at any more of the books. I feel like they're important. No. Okay.
If you were squishy, you can start to leave. If you
I will
want to
burn
stay,
them alive
that
if
is
they
fine.
try and touch me right now.
Perfect.
okay.
So I'm gonna stand here
Yeah.
Okay.
on fire.
So we're going to do 1 attack against the person on fire, 2 attacks against the guy that called for attention, 1 attack against Talroth. You have made it started to go down the stairs, so they don't seem to follow you down the stairs.
Okay.
So once you leave the threshold of the room,
Interesting.
they seem to be bound to the library.
Yeah.
Well, I can
Interesting.
just grab as many books as I can and then run.
Possibly.
So 1. Natural 1.
Yay!
What damage does it
Yeah,
deal
it's
if
gonna
they?
do. It's gonna fire damage.
Do they have to hit though?
Normally they do, but on a natural 1,
yeah.
I'm gonna give the
Yeah,
damage.
absolutely.
I deal my charisma modifier and fire damage to all that touch me, and to all that hit me with a melee attack. So that would just been
It's your charisma, yeah.
yeah, my charisma modifier is plus 3, so 3 fire damage.
3 fire damage. Nice. Cool.
Small by jet fire.
It adds up.
Yeah,
It does. Absolutely does.
Oh yeah.
2 attacks on the armored kitty. Natural 8, natural 2. The 8 totals up at 12. That's not going to hit you. You are safe over here to Talroth. Natural 18, 22 to hit.
Oh, yep. No.
Whoa!
I'll do it.
6 points of damage. New round. Flip it up.
Fuck!
Up top,
Oh,
ace,
no.
king, queen, jack. I have a 6. Who's above a 6?
9.
9.
So,
10, 9,
once
9,
again.
6. There we go.
All right, so the ones that kind of bit me, it's like, motherfuckers! Just start slashing at them again.
Swinging. You want to get back to back with Clever Stitch to get some sneak attack in there.
Yeah, I'll try to. I'm guessing it's difficult terrain that we're kind of in with this.
I'm not stressing about it.
Okay.
You can, with a single movement, you can get within melee of him.
Cool.
So that you guys have now sort of teamed up. You're making your attacks with your sneak attack bonus on there. Just a nice epic back to back.
Cool. And
Roger and Roger.
Yeah.
Fighter and Rogue.
I like
Roger.
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 That is
Yeah.
a fighter and a rogue together. It's better than Fogue.
So,
Roger and right.
Although I do like
Roger and
Rogue.
fight.
Roger and fight.
Yes,
Yeah.
Roger and
Fighter,
fight.
but make it rogue. Fighter, but
so
make it
as I'm kind
fast.
of running towards them, just kind of
Fighters
batting them out of my way,
always.
pulling up the dagger
Just
so I can
hiding, but
go
going like this the
rapier
entire
and
time.
bonus actions.
Let's do it.
Him.
That is going to be for the rapier a wrong page. That's a 21,
Definitely.
and for the dagger, 15.
Yes. Just barely. Roll it all. We'll have it all, and then
All right.
call it good.
Thank you.
Ooh. So 11, 4, 15, 16, 19 total.
19 total.
Mhm.
Down to 10.
Still.
Yeah, nice. This
Yeah.
so one of the swarms looks almost diminished.
Depleted.
Yeah, you guys are looking at it. You've gone through about a quarter
Nice.
of
Nice.
the entirety of it.
All right.
Syrah.
I'm gonna kind of just dip my head up from the floor again and be like,
Mhm.
"Oh, they're not following me. Just set arrow." And I'm going to look at this one, and my black eyes are going to start like glowing again, and I'm going to use primal, not primal,
Primeval World.
Planar warrior, thank you. There we go, planar warrior. So rolled a d20 to hit,
And they all become
not a
And it
d12.
becomes magic
Yeah,
because it's force damage.
Hey.
if I didn't roll it too.
Mm.
That's not
Okay.
bad.
You start to go down the stairs again,
Yeah, and I just
and it is going to attack of opportunity you because it realizes you're trying to run away.
Oh.
Yeah.
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 Sucks.
They're not following. Never mind. 17 to hit.
Yeah,
5 points of damage.
cool.
Back to 1.
Yeah.
Oh.
Clever Stitch.
Yeah, just gonna keep swinging.
Keep swinging. Just keep swinging.
18 to hit
Hits.
for 9 damage.
9 damage.
And I maintain
Oh,
Got
Nice.
it. Hunter's mark.
nice.
Nicely done.
I'm
Okay,
done.
you're done.
Good.
Two. So attacking back. 1, 2, and 1.
Mhm.
We're gonna stick with that
Yeah.
that lineup here. 9 against Fable.
Nice.
First one is a natural 19 against Stitch. That one's gonna hit, and then a modified 18.
Just shit.
Stitch, 2 hits on Clever Stitch. Tauroth, 13.
Nope.
Okay. Clever
Okay,
Stitch, 2 bits of damage.
Yep.
That is 11 points of damage.
Got it.
Okay.
Go down.
Fable.
Yes. Hi. Hello. I'd like to do that thing again and try and hit them. That's not the right thing. I'd like to try one more time to hit with the die that's been rolling well for me tonight. Maybe. Perhaps. Mayhaps. Yes. 15 to hit.
15.
Yeah. Okay. With that flame. With the flamey thing.
Green flame blade.
Yeah.
Blue flame blade.
Blue
Blue
flame
flame
staff.
Blue flame weapon.
staff.
Yeah.
Alright.
Colored flame.
That is going to be the base attack, and I'm using it in both hands, so it's an 8.
blank
It's a
flame
D8.
blank.
Mhm.
With the damage for that.
Mhm.
Plus, so that's 4, 5, 6. Plus 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 points of mental flame. I'm double checking. So then should be 16 points of damage. I'm double checking mental flame. I add my charisma damage to fire damage. So yes, that.
Okay.
And then because I hit the flame, just the fire jumps to another thing
Great.
within 5 feet because there's one that will happen. 4 points of fire damage on another buddy.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it looks like one of the swarms is pretty much crumpled at this point as the fire is bursting off of it into these other sections of the library. New round. Up top, Ace,
I've never had this
King,
many cards in my
Queen,
fucking initiative.
Jack, 10,
10.
Hey,
10.
So we've got one of them down, you said?
You're through about half the swarm
So
in total.
am I able to see if I'd be able to like duck up, like kind of get up there without?
provoking something.
You can shoot into the room from the stairs, but they essentially have cover because you're trying to shoot around these spiral stairs.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's funky.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
weird.
yeah. Oh no, I understand.
So to be able to get a clear shot,
I have to come up.
you have
But
to come up.
can I? What I'm saying is, can I come up without being in melee?
Not really.
Mhm.
No, because they're just sort of floating around everywhere. It's a cloud of.
I'm just gonna
Okay.
take the shot at disadvantage.
It's not disadvantage. They just have a slightly better armor class.
Oh, then I'm just gonna do that. I'm
Yeah.
gonna take the shot from there. I am going to use my Planar Warrior, and I move my Hunter's Mark from the one swarm to the other swarm.
Yeah, not worried
So-
about that.
There we go. That's 15 plus 7 for 22.
That does hit. There you
Hey.
go.
All right,
Nicely
there
done.
we go. So that is going to be a D6, a D8, and a D8.
Mhm.
I'm going to use this D8 for Planar Warrior.
It's pretty.
It's all force damage, I believe. So
Yeah, it all does go
Yeah,
into force.
so-
Oh, and force. That's right, because
Full
force
amount.
damage is magic.
there it is.
All right, so that's
Ooh.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 16.
16.
Nice.
Nicely done. Full amount of 16 damage. So
That's
just
what
so you know-
happens when I hit.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
so you know, shooting from the stairs, they have 3/4 cover, even though they are a swarm. So I'm giving that, but they're also a swarm. So I'm giving them an armor class of 19
Cool.
instead of the full 20.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Awesome. You were a Jack?
I'm a
I
9.
was a
He's
10.
a 10. I'm a 9.
10. 9.
9.
9.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that thing again. I'm going to cast. I'm gonna cast the blue flame staff.
Yep. Blue flame staff.
I'm going to train hit. Ooh, that's a 15 again.
That hits.
Great, amazing. I'm just gonna keep out my d8s. I add. So. 21 points of damage,
Sure.
and then it's going to jump to another member of the swarm and do 11 damage. I rolled 3 8s during that turn.
Nice.
Woo.
That was all the damage I can do.
Oh yeah.
Please and thank you.
Does it make the weapon magical?
I mean,
Matthew, you're very familiar with this. spell.
it does. I think.
Actually,
Don't think it makes the weapon damage magical,
Okay.
but the
Okay.
fire
But the
damage.
So the,
fire
fi-
damage
the,
is-
fi-
yeah.
the fire is absolutely
So,
magical. That I
yeah,
Yeah.
I
the-
agree
the
with.
bonus damage is magical. The weapon itself is
It's
still,
still not
magical.
magical because
Okay.
I mean it's a staff, but it's not like it's not
But
inherently magical.
But like it
It's
doesn't
not like
make the
doesn't make the
like-
bludgeoning
like-
damage magical.
Okay.
planar warrior makes.
Right,
Yeah.
turns all damage
exactly.
to
That
I think
is-
full
that is fine.
the bludgeoning damage stays mundane.
And sorcerers
Okay.
have no bonus actions, so I just
Nope.
fucking sit here.
Yep.
That's why they have
Meta magic
Magic,
and
meta
stuff.
magic, and quicken
spells.
spells.
Well, and like luckily with the Phoenix sorcery thing, I do have that the mantle. That is my one bonus action is protect me for this fight.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I can font of magic if I need to, but I have not used any real spell slots.
Okay. 9. 8.
8.
Go for it.
Why I
All
can't
right.
cantrip.
Last verse, same as the first, just rapier or dagger.
Okay.
So rapier. So that's a natural 18 with the rapier,
Definitely.
and then a 15 with the dagger.
Just barely with the dagger. That
Yeah.
dagger is
Ah.
it's chipping away, man.
Yes.
This dagger
Ever
has
so
gotten
closely.
workout.
It's-
So, oof, that is good. That's 4, 5, 9, 17 halved. So
9.
9. Okay.
that is showtime.
Hey! All
I
right.
I just want to just kind of line it up, just smack them over the dagger, and just skewer like 3 of them on the rapier. Just,
Absolutely. Yep. You catch the last 3 on the rapier. You look around. A few final ones are burning off of the mantle. Clever Stitch is like shield smacking one of them. Sir Rock's waiting beneath the stairs. And it,
Just 5 mile stare off it.
I'm just gonna stand there, just shake them off.
like a kebab.
Yeah.
Just-
Yes.
Now, who the hell is a dog with 2 dicks and touch the damn books?
But look at it got. The mantle kind of, and you notice that the blue is her ice is steaming in places where the fire was touching, and she's parts of her just kind of leaking. Freezes back over. Phoenix Soul, not immune to flame.
No.
Like, and she's an ice genasi, so she just fucking is constantly melting and rehardening parts of herself. Metal as fuck.
Yeah.
Listen, in my opinion, in my experience, if someone's going to go to the trouble of trapping something, it means it's something worth finding.
Probably.
Which I ain't gonna disagree with you, but
Listen, you
It-
had
we-
the opportunity
we knew
to
it
touch it, and you didn't.
yeah, because that's the thing. We knew it was trapped. It was
Yeah.
Nice big trap.
Yeah.
So my train of thought was, let's check everything else out. Let's make sure there ain't nothing else that's going to surprise us.
I trusted.
And then
nothing else did.
As this is going on, Sirach is going to slowly walk into the room, walk to the seat, and just sit and lean back.
can I
It's awful
as we were arguing, can I just try to spot him to see if I could just stop him?
Well, I'm
Just
right.
look.
I'm right there next to the chair, and I will help assist him in sitting.
So
I have
here's what
investigated.
we will do. You have a passive perception because you are busy doing something else.
Okay.
It is not a stealth check,
Mhm.
but just roll a d20, and yeah, just tell me what you roll.
Oh,
19.
no.
Yeah, man, you don't see it. You're focused and clever stitches. Yeah, Sylvester and Tweety get you
Once again.
A friendship.
Back at it.
a friendship for the ages.
So it's like Fable. All I'm trying to say is, if we know it's trapped, let's see. And we haven't checked everything else out. Let's just check everything first, and then we just kind of start disabling, knocking shit down
But
little
you
by little.
checked the thing, and he was fine, and nothing happened, and he checked the chest, and nothing came to light, and so I thought we were done checking.
I mean,
Um,
there's always little things. I mean, I haven't taken a look at the chest set yet, and I kind of turned to look at the chair. It's like,
as you are sitting down,
Yes.
so the chair is very comfortable.
Oh, thank God.
It is.
Didn't know that.
It is like it's got like a seat warmer in it, right? Like it's real comfy.
Feels good against my bite wounds.
Yeah. Yep. All those
Your
all those,
gaping-
It feels good against my raccoon wounds.
all those little
I tried
bites.
to
Gargoyle wounds.
muzzle all of them.
It's kind of floating, right? And the book that was sitting on the reading table, just like a little prestidigitation kind of mage hand, lifts up and sits on like over one arm where somebody might hold it to read,
Mm-hmm.
and then the chair slowly turns to the dragon chest set.
as soon as he sits down in the chair, I book it downstairs.
Okay.
That's why I touched the book.
Yeah, just far enough where I'm just out of the room. Just
What does the book have in it?
I begin reading from the book.
Okay. What languages do you speak?
I speak Orin, Sylvan, Arakakra, and Common.
So you can't read the entire book. You can read most of it. There are sections that are written in other languages. It is a treatise on Sylvan magic studies and applications, mainly focused on the school of abjuration. Although it does seem to be discussing like some make an intelligence saving throw.
Don't see those very often.
8.
You get a headache
Aw.
as you're reading it because it's sort of like reading a high level physics book.
Yeah.
Where you you understand the words.
You know what
and
physics means.
You kind of are getting some of the idea, but you're
But
like,
it's like I know all of these words separately, but you put them in the same sentence. And I was like, but
This
how?
is hard.
that-
Yeah.
this is not. I don't know. Like
Yeah.
you're a little lost on like what the actual purpose or subject
Meaning
is.
and
You're also
implications.
picking up this book like in the middle.
Yeah,
of
in the
it.
middle of
So,
it, yeah.
so there. So it
it's,
is.
something about Sylvan magic.
That's weird.
I don't know.
I'm gonna give like a 3 count, just kind of see if anything blew up.
Weird.
Nothing seems to have blown up.
Start walking back in, walking towards it. Just
Also, do we mind? I don't normally like to ask for this, but do we mind taking an hour?
I'm fine with that.
And just sitting?
He's fine with that.
Yeah, I ask for mostly him, but also
Fine.
for me.
I'm fine.
So you want to play chess while they're doing their hour? That feels like a terrible idea.
Yes.
I'm gonna start looking at the book, see if I can make
Do you
heads or
not
tails of the two.
realize where
Okay.
I'm at right now?
The specific book that he is
Yeah.
looking at. Yeah, you can make a. You
I was
speak
reading
Sylvan.
that.
You can make an
I was
Arcana check.
And I'd like to flip through the book that I stole.
Okay.
Yeah,
The-
I do not have Arcana. So just intelligence check?
Just intelligence
I do
check.
not have
Yes.
magic.
Flat. 12.
Again, you can make an intelligence saving throw. DC 14.
5.
It's a
Headache.
bad headache.
Headache.
It's the one over like one eye.
Oh.
Yeah, it's just a headache. Yeah, but so again, you start at the beginning, and this seems to be you read the outside. It's part of a series. It's part of like a volumed series. Yeah, it's difficult to really glean any good information off of it.
Mhm.
It's not a spell book,
Okay.
but it is definitely a. It's the type of book somebody that likes making stuff would have,
Interesting.
right? Not quite instructional manual, but also I'll say because you rolled a 12 on the intelligence.
Yeah.
It's sort of like a design theory for architecture, but like the engineering side of
Huh.
architecture, right? Yeah, it's
Interesting.
kind of weird. You're gonna look at your book. So yeah, you actually grab the Flumph book. Adorable, but it's not the real Flumph book. Inside, so there's like a false cover on it.
Oh,
Inside, you do find it is a wizard's spell book.
Oh shit.
It's an early level spell book. It's
Oh,
an
shit.
old one.
Still.
But it does have some spells in it.
Oh. I can't
Um,
learn these.
No.
I'm not a wizard.
you're
No,
not.
We
but
don't
the-
have a wizard in our entire
No,
party.
but
it's still important. Exactly.
we could probably sell that.
Can I flip through?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to lay down on the floor, legs up,
Mm-hmm.
hand on, chin on hands. And I'd like to flip through and look for any kind of if he invented any spells in here, or B, if there's anything elemental specific.
So,
I know that I've already done the check for elemental stuff
But
before.
in this book specifically.
planar stuff.
And I did elemental. I did my
Oh, yeah.
primeval awareness.
You know that there are some elementals around.
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe gargoyles do count as
Okay.
elementals.
Cool.
First off, yes, they do. And second off, there is no elemental magic in here. These are all pretty. Burning Hands is the closest thing. So you could use any of these spells at like a spell scroll,
That's cool.
but then it would be removed
We
from.
could use
From
it
the
as
book.
a
Yeah.
one-off tear out a spell,
Pretty much.
Yeah.
or we could sell it.
Or
So-
we can see if they want it for research.
If they want for
Sell it.
research, if not, this could be an interesting one-time pick a spell in an emergency sort of book.
Mhm. Are you guys interested in what spells are in here?
I am.
Arcane Lock, Burning Hands,
Ooh.
Comprehend Languages, Counterspell,
Oh shit.
Dark Vision, Dimension Door, Find Familiar, Levitate, Sending, Unseen Servant.
Yeah, that's first through third
Those
level
are
spells.
those I could
That's a
use
third level
almost
spell.
all of
That's a-
them.
That's up to a fifth level
Yeah,
wizard.
I could use
Yeah.
I could use almost all of
Yeah.
them, but if they want to sell it, if we want to sell it, we can sell it, or give it to them. We can give it to them for research. But if not, I could cast most of those.
Hmm.
Alright. Well, we'll see.
Oh
If-
no, I'm.
no, yeah, we'll see.
Yeah.
I think that we have a while before we have to make that decision.
Mhm.
Can I just sort of? I just like to look at what other books are on the shelf.
Can we roll our hit dice
Yes.
for short
Oh, God.
rest?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I already did that.
Oh,
already-
I figured
Yeah.
I just wanted to
You're
make sure.
taking a short rest? Absolutely.
I just wanted
Yeah.
to make sure.
So
Because they've
I'm just going back to casually just
Uh-huh.
filling in gaps in the map and stuff, just taking my time.
you found the potions in the bottom levels of this tower. Right?
Mhm.
Can I look
Yeah.
to see if there are any potion books on the thing that might describe what we found? Anywhere on the shelves?
Yeah, make an investigation check.
Okay. Like to try to match them up. Just if we say, oh, this is probably a this potion.
Yeah.
That's gonna be a 4.
Nope.
I know nothing. I tried.
The only other thing that I could think of doing on this floor, other than checking and seeing if every book is a fake book, would
You
be
mean
to play chess, or at least touch the chess. There's no dust on it, though there's not been dust on most things. So I don't know how recent it was put there. He was losing from that chair. Whoever he was playing might have been winning.
So I'm still at 11 hit points from
Yeah,
full.
I'm okay.
Here, take me. Oh,
if-
take my name. Take
I
I was
this.
like, can I have another?
Yes, take this,
Thank
yes.
you.
I'm okay
I-
getting rid of. I'm okay being the one in the chair.
During
touching
also
the
me
thing.
too. I didn't get hit at all.
Okay.
During the hour, can I actually just check all the books for fake books?
Uh,
I
there,
don't
are,
have to heal. Like I can just start picking books up. The
there are
shelves.
too many.
That's fine.
That's fine,
I'll just pick
plus two, so that's
as many as I can during the
I
time.
I will go ahead and let you know there. So there do not seem to be any other fake books.
Okay.
The books themselves do have some archaeological value
Okay, great.
that the university will probably pay for.
Good.
Sure.
Mhm. And that's right. We still need to clear this place out
Yes.
for them
Yeah.
to go look through everything.
Exactly.
So.
And if there's any other haunted books in
And
here that
that's-
are going to kill people, I'd like to test it
And
ourselves first.
That's another reason why I kind of
Yeah.
want to touch the
Yes.
chessboard, is because they will touch this chessboard.
But if you don't want to
Yeah.
sit in it, I'm fully healthy.
Now you also
I'm-
said there was no other door here. It was just the stairs going up.
I'm
Stairs
now at
going up?
24
Okay.
out of 20.
I'm at 29 out of
I'm
29.
20 out of 24, so I can. I
I can play as well.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm going to up from the seats so they can play.
Okay. When you go to get up, it's like trying to get off a ride before you've been before it's come to a full stop. But when it feels you starting to get up, the chair does return to it. Yeah.
Oh,
So once it
cool.
puts itself back in its like
Mm.
onloading and offloading position, then you can get up. But there's
Put your hands up.
definitely
Yeah.
like a second of panic where you're like,
I can't get out.
oh, okay.
I
Alright.
will raise the lap bar for you.
The only reason why I would suggest that I do it instead is just because I am proficient in
Oh, that's fine.
other gaming.
No, that's fine.
things
But if there
other
have to be
than-
2 players,
So
Yeah.
I will
well,
sit in the other
I'm sorry.
chair.
You're okay. I'm just gonna let you guys looking at the chessboard know. Unlike other games, Dragon Chess is an intelligence-based thing,
I'm ready.
giving you that
Mm-hmm.
information.
So while they're going for the chessboard, I'm gonna very quietly start going up the spiral staircase just to kind of peek into the next room.
So
Okay.
it's like-
Not trying to like fully walk into it, but just stealthily, just
Sure, make a stealth check.
kicking the hood back up.
Whoop-ah.
That is I'll take that natural 16 for a 24.
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Guys, I'm so excited about MegaCon. I got so stoked. Oh, I'm ready.
Mhm.
Can you say anything normal to me?
No.
That was magical.
Okay. After this.
So
Yeah.
as you peek your way up,
Mhm.
it looks like there are some doors that lead out of this level. The other thing that you do notice is that covered in the clay, there is what looks like a large window, more like a door, like a flying entrance or exit from here. Like a barn door almost.
Okay.
But being that you are obviously at least 10, 20 feet off the ground, there are some chests stacked up near the door, along with a couple of other crates.
And do the stairs continue going up even further, or is this the top level now?
You know that this is not the top of the tower, but this is as high as these stairs will take you. You will have to look in some of these other rooms.
Okay.
But while you are dealing with that, we're going to turn
Let's
back over.
play.
Yeah.
Okay.
I. I'll sit
Whatever
down
you
in the
need.
chair.
Yeah, whatever
I'll sit
you
down
want.
in the chair. and
Okay.
Be my opponent.
I will sit in the other chair.
There is no other
Sit in
chair.
the
I will stand across the table
Okay.
at
Yeah.
the white pieces.
Yeah.
Sure. I would like you to make just an intelligence check. You are not proficient in this
Not in
gaming
dragon
set,
chess.
not in dragon chess. So
A 16.
Hey.
a 16. Okay.
When I move a piece,
Do you blow up?
does another piece move in response without my friend Fable touching it?
Yes.
Oh, I don't like
yeah,
that.
Yeah, that's
I
terrifying.
don't like playing against
I would like
ghosts.
to
No,
try to
no,
move a
man.
white piece though. I
Well-
can't.
In what order do you do this?
The piece that just moved.
So
Like I will move
Yes.
a piece.
you move a piece.
The white piece moves.
There
in
is
response.
there is a brief period
Yeah.
in which nothing happens.
Oh yeah, that's fine.
Then a piece moves,
Okay.
and now you are attempting to move that piece.
No, actually, never mind. I'm gonna wait and see, and I'm gonna see if I can beat it the next time to move in a piece before it moves a piece and
Okay.
see what happens.
All right. Make another intelligence check.
13.
Okay.
Now you want to quickly try and move something.
Sure. Make a dexterity save. Let's do that.
9.
One of the pieces starts to move, and you try to grab it, and it's like fighting you. And when you make an intelligence check.
5.
Okay, you don't know what's going on.
No, I don't.
It's just it's fighting you,
This is a fun game.
and it ends up putting itself down.
Maybe he just liked playing, and no one was smart enough to play against him. Or he had no friends.
Make another intelligence check.
Probably.
He may have had no friends.
A 5.
Okay. So it's 3. One more.
3. Let that die. It's kind of I was technically leaned up against it.
Yeah, that was cocked before.
A 15.
Okay, and a 5th one.
A 14.
Okay.
Do I win dragon chess?
Against the ghost?
So
I stand there, I'm doing so well.
so actually no,
Oh,
you don't.
Okay.
But you draw.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. All right.
You draw.
Sure.
Against you get to a point where, and you're starting to figure out a couple of things. One, the board won't allow you to move the pieces in illegal ways.
Oh, okay. Got it.
So if you start to the board
It
fights
resists
you.
it. Okay.
Right. There is an opponent on the other side. You don't
not
know
me.
you don't know where they are or what.
We should be worried.
Fable is a telekinetic.
Don't you think I would have done so much more cooler things with those gargoyles if I were?
In the beginning, you are getting wrecked.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then the moves start happening faster
Okay.
on the red side. Make an insight check.
A 5.
Okay. And then you start to do better. And there comes a point where you can't move any of your pieces. Like you keep trying, but the board is like, nope,
That's
nope,
illegal.
that's illegal.
Yeah.
And then you're like, oh. And then you watch as all the pieces from the sides refill the board. And the board
Oh.
spins.
Now you are the other color.
Yeah. So you're now sitting at the white side.
Right. Do we think that we need to do anything with this, or is this just fun chess for the man who plays by
I
himself?
feel like he just probably got bored.
I will let
No,
you.
didn't you? I thought you said that you were able to ascertain that there is someone else playing.
Well, yeah,
You-
or the man that plays with a ghost.
I will let you know the chessboard looks pretty valuable.
Also,
It's extremely well made, and many of the pieces that you didn't really notice before,
Uh-huh.
most of them are made with marble and have at least a gemstone
Alright.
sort of
So,
adorning them
small
somewhere.
problem. If someone else on the other side,
Uh-huh.
chances are they know who they're playing with,
Probably.
and so they.
I mean, I am not La Russian, and they can probably tell because I have fur.
Yes. So now they they know a place that's been empty for a while is with people in it who aren't the person who gave them the chess set.
That's probably true.
So now there's probably someone fairly powerful who knows we're here.
Probably.
excuse me, ghost chess player, sir or madam. That was a very good game. I'd like to learn how to play.
I wonder if they're right.
What are you up to?
Good, they can't answer us at least, though.
All right,
Not yet.
so went up the stairs.
Mhm.
This is as high as it goes, at least the spiral staircase, and I'm looking into a room with what looks to be, you mentioned like a barn door window.
There's a barn door window.
Mhm.
There
Talbot,
there
what
is
do you think?
also a second. There's a door at the top of the stairs,
Mhm.
pretty close by. You think leads to some other rooms, and then yeah, that's what you got.
I'm just gonna go up to the door and just check to see the usual shebang, just trapped, locked,
Yeah,
stuff
make
like
an
that.
investigation check.
All right. Actually, no, this one's been doing good for me. 17.
Not trapped, not locked.
Okay. So good to know. I'm just gonna kind of make a note of it. So I'm gonna go back downstairs a little bit to that open room we were talking about,
Mhm.
the one with like the chest, the crates.
Mhm.
Just kind of peek in and see if anything looks like it's moving or lighting, stuff like that. Nothing.
No, the magical lighting of this tower that seems to follow you guys when you open up into a new room, that does happen, but there is nothing that appears to be moving.
And it just seems like a big room.
Yeah, I can. I mean, I can tell you with your looking at some of these stats over here. Looks like it was like a loading and unloading, like a delivery room.
Hmm.
There's stuff by the big door. Looks like something might fly. Like this was down on a ground floor. You could see like a horse fly in, maybe unload some saddlebags,
Yeah.
load some stuff up, turn around, fly or walk out, something like that.
All right, I'm just gonna, while I'm still kind of in the hallway, not fully in the room, just gonna kind of quickly sketch down what I see with this. Just
Mhm.
guesstimate how big the room is, where a bunch of the crates and chests, the door, big old question mark, and then I'll start making my way back down to these guys. It's like,
Okay.
all right, so I got some good news, I got some bad news.
Where did you go? And or come from?
You don't want to know.
Oh, but sure, I'm not allowed to touch books. He could just go off upon his own. Fine.
Well, nobody saw me up there.
What did you see?
Anyways, so bit of good news. Staircase don't go too much further up than that. I mean, goes up, there's another big old floor, and then there's another door up there. Haven't gone through that door yet. I don't know what the hell's behind it. It could kill us, it could be a friend. I don't know.
I mean,
But the big old room has my attention. And I just kind of show them the quick map I made where it's the big old barn door. Looks like loading, unloading, and then just the crates and chests. So looks like this is where our boy La Rochelle got his deliveries from.
Hmm.
And there's some stuff over here that looks like it hasn't been checked yet. So
Interesting to me that would be on the top floor, not on the ground floor.
no, yeah, but that's not quite the top floor itself because this room ain't the top of the tower. There's rooms above that.
Mhm.
didn't you go up?
Even still, if it's,
It's not on the
it's
ground
not on the
floor.
ground floor.
Is there a Pegasus delivering these things?
Well, if this guy was dealing with dragons. I'm expecting big old scaly fire breathing motherfuckers.
A small army of flumps that deliver things. Flump X.
Possibly.
But is it?
I'm still nervous about raiding this man's things before we explore the entirety of the tower, even if it's things that he hasn't catalogued yet.
Also,
I'm sure he knows what should be in there.
honestly, he's just also reading like a huge introvert. What if they're just groceries? And he just never left the tower.
And if the stuff we saw downstairs was an indication, I mean, if it was groceries, then they're all spoiled by now. I mean, we'd be doing him a favor by throwing out the garbage.
Yes, Sirach?
Wouldn't how long has this tower? How long has this tower been here?
It's been hundreds of years, right?
Hundreds of years. And what's the average lifespan of a half elf?
Hundreds of years. Oh, well, a half elf, no. Normal
half-elf
human
is
ages
150
plus like
maybe.
20 years.
So chances that he's still alive?
Nope. Unless he
But
transcended.
If the dragon things weren't just special,
Friends.
yeah, like if it wasn't just special makeup that he wore, he might have extra longevity because of the dragon stuff
Listen,
or magic.
I'm putting my gold that I don't have any more of on the idea that I don't think he's here.
I don't necessarily think that he's here either, but he's clearly
Or anywhere.
but he clearly was
there,
powerful
or
enough
there.
to have enchanted the tower
Oh,
and to have it keep going theoretically past his death. So
Mhm.
part of me gets nervous about taking anything out, because if I had magic and I could enchant this to keep strangers out, if they managed to get in, I feel like I would have more enchantments to keep them from taking my things out once they're in.
And to be fair, we haven't taken anything outside of the tower yet.
Yeah.
we do have to check because the interns and the researchers are going to.
Oh, absolutely. I just think that we clear the tower first, make sure
to be
that
sure
there
there's no
isn't a
traps
resident.
that aren't and a resident. But knowing what I know about wizards, just much more than I'd prefer to. There's some very annoying people back home. A lot of them are really that scholarly air to be a legend in magic even after you're gone. There's a possibility that if his ghost is somewhere here, he'd want to be remembered for all these magical things he did. So it might be able to be reasoned with. But it's true we have to find it first.
Yeah, I
And
just
Do you want to go to next floor then?
I mean, let's make a list. Are we making a list of what's supposed to be here so we can give it to them outside and tell them, hey, here's what we know is there? Because if the chess set is then gone when they come back in, we know someone is watching.
how
I'm ready.
Good.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Can I make I made an insight check earlier because the pieces started moving quicker. Can I make another insight check to see if another game needs to be played right now?
Is this the computer from War Games?
Or an intelligence
Yeah,
check?
make me. Yeah, go for it. I'll take either.
It's not
Okay.
chocolate.
Intelligence check. 14,
Ooh.
13 for insight.
14 intelligence.
Yeah, 14
Okay.
intelligence.
This I can tell you guys.
Mhm.
The chess set is valuable.
Yeah.
You won't be able. They won't be able to take it
Mhm.
until somebody wins at chess.
That's kind of
Interesting.
That's
Well,
kinda
there
what I
may be some. Listen, they're all
Yeah,
students. There's going to be someone down there who knows how to win.
I can almost guarantee there's somebody down there
Yeah.
better at this game than I am
Yep.
because I only kind of know how to play it.
I never
So-
beat
Sorry,
the juggler. He was very good.
As
He was
long
trying to
as it's
teach me.
not some passcode to get further into the tower
That's
is
fine.
beating chess, then I'm more than okay leaving it here.
Just walk away.
Want to go upstairs?
I'm
wanna go.
leaving it here.
I'm
Please.
gonna follow after.
Yeah, because I
Stealth.
mean, I'm done now.
As you guys are making your way upstairs, we're gonna take a break.
Ah!
So, We're gonna do 10 minutes. We're gonna come back at 9:35.
Could I at least keep my nat 19 stealth roll?
Sure.
Yes.
Fine.
That's a 27.
Okay.
Damn.
So we're gonna see you guys in about 10 minutes, but until then, stay tuned. Good evening, everyone, and welcome. We are Random Encounter Productions. I'm Cody Stone. With me tonight, we have
Mars playing Talroth Oakenblade, Wood Elf Rogue.
Eric playing Sirach, the Horizon Walk Ranger Arakocra.
And I'm Matthew, playing Clever Stitch, the Tabaxi Arcane Archer.
And I'm Caitlin, playing Fable Frost, the Ice Genasi Sorcerer.
All right. So when last we left off, you guys had encountered the library. You were traveling up.
Mhm.
You
To the
guys,
Jellicle Moon.
Yep. You guys get up to the those. That's the D&D monsters I need.
No,
The
how dare you?
cats.
Oh.
Jellicle
CGI cats. The Jellicle cats. Oh yeah. That's a
No worse, tap dancing human cockroaches.
that's a tribe of Tabaxi that are coming. The Jellicle ways. If you leave them alone long enough, they'll just kill themselves off. But
But if you
But
engage them,
that's the
Have
trick.
you heard of the Heaviside layer?
No, but that's going to be the trick.
This is
Yeah.
the Warlock patron.
yeah.
I'd like to make a Jellicle pact. Jellicle souls for Jellicle pacts.
no.
no.
You started this.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
He started.
I
this.
technically started
Yeah.
it.
Okay.
You encouraged it.
Very.
You guys are you're traveling your way up the staircases, the spiral staircase. It does end. This is a room. It is slightly smaller than the ones that have been below it. There does seem to be a normal traditional door that is immediately to your left
Okay.
at the top of the staircases. Over towards the right, across the room, there are a couple of stacked up crates, maybe like two. Then on the other side of the door, there are two identical looking chests. This is the scene that is presented to you. Relatively open, slightly smaller. You does look like if it was like a barn or maybe like a mail system, sort of like a Pony Express like outpost would be something you, Clever Stitch, would probably be familiar with. Talroth, maybe you also. It's something that you don't see a lot of teleportation circles in Lictracht.
Got it.
So a lot of things get delivered in more traditional ways. So there are those sort of like changeover stations
Sure.
that you've at least heard of, right? They probably aren't in use anymore, but it reminds you of that.
Interesting.
You have checked that door previously. The one to the left does not appear to be locked or trapped. What would you like to do?
All right, so I would have told him that door looks clear for now, but
Mhm.
this room has my immediate attention.
Okay.
The
Sorry.
barn window.
Yeah, the barn window is by the crates and the chests. It's in between the crates and the chests.
Ah, gotcha.
Yeah, that one.
And
Sorry.
it looks like it swings
No,
out.
you're good.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So, I mean, near as we can figure, if all that clay and dirt and shit's still on the outside, that door ain't going to open. I mean, if we try to force it open, we might have to call like a heads up down below.
Does the door, you're talking about the door immediately to the left?
No,
He's talking about the double
barn.
doors.
Like
You
the
got
barn
it.
door.
Barn
Yeah.
double doors.
The
Double
ones because
barn doors.
outside is all caked.
Correct.
Mhm.
Could I mean, we could, but do we need to? We know what it looks like outside, right?
Unless there's magic.
Unless it's really to a different place.
Can I use my once per short rest detect portal? I know that you said there wasn't a portal, but there was like portal apparatus towards the top. Are we near where that is?
You are nearing it. You think it's slightly further up.
Okay.
So not this.
If there's, are there stairs going up? I thought you said we were at the top.
You
Yes.
do not see any further stairs going up.
Okay. There's still something further up.
Well, then maybe this leads to.
Or it's the door
Yeah.
immediately
That
to
one
the
is
left.
probably-
It's the regular door, not the.
Right. But if we are gonna make sure that we ain't gonna lose no interns or researchers or any of them squishy folk, if they're gonna be passing by this room, they'll probably want to step inside and take a look. So
Probably, I don't think that they will explore this until we give them the go-ahead. But I also don't know, so we can explore this room if you
I'd
like.
rather do it for them.
No,
Yeah.
I think that we could do it now,
Yeah.
or we could continue on and come back and do it. And I don't think that the interns will disturb here, but
I'm good either way.
I also don't know, so I'm fine either way.
Although, if upstairs is anything scary, there may be potions in here we could use. There may be something
Possibly.
helpful.
Possibly.
If it's a manticore upstairs, there may be meat. I don't know. I'm
Possibly.
guessing wildly at this point, but
Possibly.
it may be better to clear room for room.
So I'm gonna slowly start making my way in, and just start scoping everything out. Seeing
To
like-
the room to the left.
no, not the left, but the
Towards the double doors.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just going in and just checking to see, do the crates look like they're locked up tight, or can the lids just be pushed off? Yeah, just
You want
see.
to start with the crates?
Sure.
Okay. So, yeah, if you want to make an investigation check on the crates, you can absolutely.
4.
You look over the crates; they seem fairly mundane. You kind of look inside. Looks like some of that stuff has maybe aged out. Doesn't look like it was perishable to begin with. Looks like, I don't know, herbs and paper and some sand and some stuff in glass bottles. The crates are not locked. They're that cheap sort of wooden crate that once you pry it apart, you're probably going to use that wood for firewood.
So
It's the annoying type of unsanded, unfinished wood that's going to
Mm.
give you splinters.
it's a pallet wood.
It's
Yeah,
pallet
pallet
wood.
wood.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they're just pallet crates. There's
Alright.
just 4 of them stacked up. They don't seem to be anything terribly special.
Right. So yeah, it looks like chances are whatever was in here either might have gone bad or it ain't good anymore. The 2 chests you mentioned.
Yeah.
I'm gonna carefully check those. Like, if we were to come across some magic stuff, so chances are these might have something on them.
Okay. Yeah, make the
So investigation
investigation check, please.
6.
How are you investigating them?
With that roll, by stabbing them.
Yeah. I'm just trying to see if there's if they're like, well, first, are they like against the wall, or are they kind of like in their own little areas? Like,
So there's the barn double doors on the left as you're looking at the doors
Mhm.
is the crates two, and then to the right of the double doors, mirror image for you guys. There are just 2 chests next to each other. They look like they were set there more in a they're bigger than foot lockers, but they're the kind of size I don't know. You're not sure. They're not
Okay.
they're not like in a place of prominence, or they're not hidden
right,
by
Okay.
any means. They are
but they look like they were placed there on purpose.
Oh yeah, they're
Okay.
purposefully set there. Absolutely.
I'm just seeing, is there like a physical lock on them, or is it like a key lock?
So yeah, there does look like there is a physical lock, like a key lock on there. You look over sort of one of them, you kind of check the lock. You go and you check the lock on the other one. And when you go to pull your hand off of the lock,
Mm-hmm.
you realize that your hand is stuck.
Oh, hey, I have the arcane lock spell.
I would like
Ooh,
all of you to
arcane
flip
lock
for
something.
initiative.
Oh, fuck, I can't unlock it with that.
Mimic.
Oh, no!
I had a feeling what it was,
Gonna be a
but
mimic.
Talroth didn't.
A mimic.
Yeah.
It's like, you know what? I'm already committed. I'm doing it.
We've never dealt with a mimic!
You have never had a
3
mimic.
campaigns with you!
I have never used a mimic
I've
in
never
my game.
fought a
Listen.
mimic!
At least the mimic isn't a table. Or
You laughed,
chair.
the table laughed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why do you have that? You know, Decepticons. She laughed, I laughed, the toaster laughed, so I shot it.
Yeah.
Good times.
So yes, the mimic on an ace.
Oh, motherfucker.
Oh, son of a whore.
Yeah. Just for anybody that is wondering, right here, characters who touch the mimic become adhered to it. The mimic attacks if disturbed. Yep. So there you go. Or when a character inspects the real chest next to it.
You did both of them.
You did both of those. The mimic is going to be there. So it does
10
get
intelligence.
Oh, yeah.
a.
Bro, only a 12.
Yeah.
Not that much better.
I think it's going to make a bite attack.
Level 3.
Level 3.
Adhesive. Yeah, when the mimic adheres to anything that touches it, huge or smaller creature adhered to the mimic is grappled. So you're grappled. Your speed is reduced to 0. Escape DC is 13. Ability checks made to escape this grapple have disadvantage.
Oh.
So
Ooh.
it
Huh.
sticks good. It sticks you good. And it has advantage on its attack rolls against things that it has grappled. So bite!
All right.
You fuck.
Come here. There we go. 15 is the higher, 20 to hit.
20 to hit.
Yep.
Yikes.
Yeah, no, that does hit.
Okay. So it is a D8 piercing and a D8 of acid damage. That is 6 points of piercing, 2 points of acid.
So 8.
Yeah. It's lower than the average.
Yeah.
Ace, king, queen, jack, 10.
10.
10.
Escape.
Okay.
So
Acrobatics or athletics?
yeah, acrobatics. And you said
Okay.
at disadvantage, right?
Disadvantage, please.
9.
9. You go to pull your hand away, and you realize that the lock that you're sort of holding on to is like on the underneath side of its tongue. And it's like, and it starts pulling you back in.
Alright.
That's your action, bonus action. Or can you use the bonus action to escape? No. I think it's the thief rogue that has a few extra uses
For
of
cunning
bonus.
action, yeah.
For cunning action.
Yes.
So you do have your cunning action though. What would you like to do?
Disengage. Leave the arm.
Well,
Can I try to
Just
drag
chop
the
it off.
mimic with me?
Speed is reduced to 0. If it's that sticky, I'm guessing it's stuck itself
Yeah.
to the floor.
Yeah.
It does have a speed though, 15 feet,
Huh.
which is better than a roper. Roper only has a speed of
That's
5 feet.
Yeah, but fuck those guys. They do
Ropers are-
so
Yeah.
much other stuff.
Ropers are also terrible.
I'm now checking the ceiling for any stuff.
Stalagmites?
I hate those
Stalactites?
things.
Shiza. Yeah.
Okay,
Only thing I can do is just pull a weapon out.
got
and
it.
just get ready.
Grab the weapon. 10.
9,
9.
10, I'm also 10.
10.
Yeah. Chromatic orb.
Okay.
At it.
Okay.
First a d20.
Yes.
That's so cocked, and that's unfortunate. Fuck, roll. There we go. 18 to hit.
18 does hit.
Good, amazing. Blue fire.
Blue fire.
Blue fire.
All right.
Yes. 3d8. 2. I'm no longer wreathed in my mantle, so I don't get the extra damage. But hey,
That's pretty good, though.
17 points of damage.
17.
Yes.
Nice.
Yeah.
It does burn.
If it burns, it can die.
If I can't touch the books, you can't touch the chests.
All right.
I aimed at the back end of it. You're fine.
10, 9, 8, 7.
7!
7.
Okay, and I don't think it can be charmed. So I will just shoot at it
Okay.
Shoot it.
once.
Shoot it!
Yeah, 27 to hit.
Yeah.
Hits. Yeah, absolutely.
Ah.
Ah.
5
It run.
damage.
Oh.
Oh, 1.
Oh. Okay.
Damn this box. All right, no, I'm done.
Sirach.
Actually, I'm gonna get closer. I
Okay.
want to be 10 feet away from the box so that I'm not in melee, but
Okay.
also close enough to maybe assist.
Okay. Sirach.
With Planar Warrior.
Planar Warrior. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Oh, 17. 14.
Hits.
14 hits.
Armor class of 12.
There
Yes.
we go.
It's a
So
chest.
that's
Yeah, it's
it's a
It's a
chest
box.
on the ground.
It's a box.
yeah.
So that's 2d8.
The monster box of monsters.
Oh, fuck. Shit. That's 6 damage.
Oh,
Okay.
no.
I rolled a 1 and a 2.
Nailed it!
No.
I think that's it. New round.
Please be something high.
There we go.
Mine is not. Say it, buddy.
You guys go. I'm on a 3.
Hey!
King. Queen.
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 Okay, that was 1 arrow. I'm being very good at my arrow.
Thank you.
Fucking
Okay, that's better. 16 plus 7
Hits.
for
Absolutely.
enough.
For enough.
enough.
Planar Warrior also.
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
Nice.
So that's 7 plus 4 for 11 plus 3, 14.
14. Okay. You were on a queen. Jack. 10. 9. 8.
8.
8.
All right.
Those are the sixes.
I'm just gonna try to get myself out of it again.
Okay.
Oh.
So plus 6 for acrobatics at disadvantage. 9.
No.
Can I just like fondle the tongue to make it loosen or something? I don't know.
Tickle.
Yeah. You start to, and then you realize that like your fingers are now stuck more as you've gone from like holding to gripping, and now they're like stuck on the out.
All you need to do is whisper into its ear, carry your bag, sir. Yeah.
There you go.
And that would have
Anything?
been my action to try to break out.
Yep.
Yeah, unless I could try to stab it with the dagger, but that's about it.
No, because you didn't make the attack action.
Yeah.
So, okay. 6s.
Yeah. Gonna shoot it.
Shooter.
That's a 23 to hit.
Yes, that'll hit.
12 damage.
Nice.
Okay.
Max damage.
Hey!
All right, I'm done.
That's it.
Pretty
Great.
amazing.
Level 3 characters.
Hey! And therefore I am going to Blue Flame Staff!
Okay.
And I'm gonna try to hit it!
Do it.
Ah. Didn't look at it in case it was a good roll. Hey, that's a 12.
That barely
AC,
hits.
yeah, that's its
Ooh.
AC.
Amazing! Fire. Lots of fire. Fuck, just leave the D8s out, bitch.
Which one of those is fire? The blue one?
Yes. I mean, they're both blue.
Well, one of them's like blue, and then it's like purpley blue.
This one is the fire.
Got
This one is the normal.
Okay.
Hey, I'm glad I picked that.
Nice.
Because 3 normal damage,
Okay.
8 fire damage.
That's
Nice.
enough. That's showtime.
Yay! I did the thing. She runs in and panics because she was teasing him. And I'd like to. She's going to jam her staff butt into like a gap between teeth
Mm-hmm.
and just force this burst of fire deep inside it and shatter the wood.
Okay. Yeah. It shatters. It shatters and burns real good.
She's got the steam is coming off the hands.
I start just kicking that chest. Just
Mm-hmm.
stupid motherfucker.
Your shoe kind of sticks to it.
Stop touching the.
Do you
I-
need
I
help getting your
freeze.
hand off?
You know how like you use ice to get peanut butter out of hair? Just freeze the area a little bit to try to loosen it.
I collect arrows,
Yes, I also collect 1 arrow.
as do I.
Yeah,
Yep.
So would this be an example of do what you say, not what you do?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. Amazing.
Is the other chest?
Are you
Yeah.
alright?
Has it
I'm
it
fine. I've been through
showed-
worse.
has it showed mimic?
You should ask
tendencies?
Treasure about this last time we went out bar hopping. Yeah, that was fun.
I will take an arrow.
Okay.
Make a note.
No, a crossbow bolt, because those are useless. And I will try and flip open a latch. To see
It's locked.
oh, okay.
But it's not biting.
I have
Alright.
I have thieves
these
tools.
tools.
I-
Yeah.
I get my thieves tools and start working
Okay.
Yeah, go for it.
I mean, yeah.
It's
I only
weird
got
to
a
not.
plus
with dexterity.
What-
Please.
so I can't
It is
figure
weird
out
to
what
know-
has a less-
To everyone in our last campaign who
Useful.
didn't have anything to do
18.
with traps, I understand now. Because I don't know what to do with myself. I spent 2 years. No,
You just wait.
between her and Echo, I spent 5 years as a rogue.
You just wait.
I don't know what to do. Like,
Hang out.
Yeah.
Yeah, the lock comes open easily. You flip it open.
Mhm.
Inside the chest.
Another mimic. Fuck.
a smaller mimic inside the big mimic. Russian nesting.
We are not
Don't
doing.
give him
we are
ideas.
Not doing Matryoshka doll mimics.
Mimic nesting dolls. But that's a homebrew item we gotta make for our Patreon now.
Matryoshka mimics.
So the chest has, you see these little things wrapped in paper and parchment, in some not fine silks, but some mediocre soft cloths, some terry cloth, things like that. There are in here 13 different arcane focuses.
Oh.
Yeah, 2 crystals, an orb, 4 rods, and 6 wands. None of them seem to be inherently magic in and of themselves. They are not, but they are either the base components for enchanting items onto them, or just arcane focuses by themselves that could be used or sold.
And you said there was one other door now.
Yes.
And this is because Matthew doesn't remember how mimics work in D&D. If you kill a mimic,
Mm-hmm.
is it just mimic guts
It's just
inside
mimic
it?
guts, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because
It's not
some
treasure.
some video games it
Right.
becomes a chest,
Yeah.
Right.
and
yeah.
then you can loot it. Still.
Yeah.
And that weirds
Asking
me
the
out.
important questions.
But,
A very important question. but
it's fine being mimic guts.
it is
Those
mimic.
can
It is
stay.
mimic guts. Yeah.
Mimic guts, mimic guts.
Can I look at the other door?
Yeah, absolutely. That's the door. You did check that door for traps, correct?
Yeah, the one
Right.
outside of the room. Yeah.
You look at the door. Door looks unlocked. Door looks pretty simple. Opens towards you. Yeah. Normally, occasionally that is important.
That's true.
So, but in this
Tried?
instance,
Push it open and it won't open.
so in this,
It's locked!
in this instance, it is slightly important.
They don't want the fireball spell blowing the door inwards.
Well, also, does he see clay?
No, he doesn't. Which is
Should he see clay?
you would think.
Yeah.
Wait, I'm sorry. What door am I? I'm not opening
He
the
was not
double
opening
door.
the double doors.
No,
Oh,
even the left door.
Oh,
Yeah,
the
that's
left
weird.
door should lead
Okay.
outside theoretically.
Oh, I thought the double doors left
I
left
think
outside.
both.
No, we haven't checked the double doors yet. I was about to talk about
So
those.
what is odd is that you are at a tower, and even being up a level where it's slightly smaller, you don't know where like the double doors make sense. They go outside.
Yeah,
You don't know where
this door would
this
go.
door should go.
Mhm.
It does not make architectural sense
Oh.
For there
Okay.
to be a door.
for there to be a door.
Okay.
Now, you would think if it was a door that led outside, much like the double doors, you would see a wall of clay because that is what has sort of obscured
Been out there. Yeah.
Sure.
that way so far. When you open this door in, there is the door jamb essentially is extra thick. You had come
It's dummy thick.
ha ha ha.
maybe more so.
Oh.
So what you do see is that it's almost as though there are two kind of there's the stonework, and then there is a maybe about 6 inches
Mm-hmm.
of space, not space, of like wall, and then there is a stone wall. right there. Sirach, your passive perception is
14. Yeah.
just good enough that when you open the door, you're like, wait, what? And you kind of look along that edge, and you think, in a very weird way, you see like a stove, like a cooking like stove pipe, and you
In the middle?
on the wall, yeah,
On the wall?
like in that crammed, but like it's super thin. And as you get closer to it, you sort of your body instinctually sort of crosses the threshold of that door. The room, once you cross the threshold of the door, you feel the tower begin to rumble and shake, and it moves back.
The other room?
Yeah, that stone wall. So you're here, there's a stone wall here,
Mhm.
and you kind of go like that to look at this inner piece.
Mhm.
And as you go like that,
It's like, no.
it expands.
Oh.
Huh.
And it seemingly expands about as much as you press forward.
I'm going to press forward.
Yay.
As you begin to cross the threshold of the room, you guys feel this tower shaking, and you hear the sounds of heavy stone and clay sort of breaking and shattering. You can imagine that out of the side of this tower,
Yeah, just a
room is just sort of
Yeah.
pressing and bursting out.
Is this the portal you felt?
Is this that?
That's further up.
That's further.
What the fuck?
Can I, as I'm pressing into this room, we got to imagine that people are smart enough to run the fuck away when they see
I
this
would
happen.
fucking hope so.
Like
If not,
these-
there's some idiot wizards.
Yeah.
I'm pissed
So
if
wizards
they're.
then.
No, I'm pissed if they're that stupid.
So
They should get. they should
as
get
I'm
kicked out of
going
school.
this way,
So not everybody that came with you is a wizard.
No,
These are
no,
research
not-
assistants,
It's,
but
it's still,
Yeah.
intelligence
still-
should be.
intelligence should be their main stat.
they at least know to get to a corner and NPC cower.
Yes,
okay.
exactly.
So
They're not just gonna stand there and go, "Ooh, falling clay."
Goose with its mouth open drowning. A chicken with its mouth open drowning.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
what about that? The one guy we hate, our public enemy number one. What if he's down there?
Dude,
Wyatt's not there.
Wyatt is not there.
Fuck, why
We-
didn't come?
Wyatt is my favorite enemy. I have a third level
Megan's
hunter's
gonna
mark to
murder
know
him.
where Wyatt is
Yeah,
at all times.
Megan better be there with you when you fuck him up. I'm ready.
So, at any point as this room is expanding, because I know that I'm trying to go up. That's what Sirach wants, because he wants planar stuff. And so, does he see anything that is like stairs or something that might, as he expands into this room?
he does see another door. He does not see a set of stairs. What this looks like when you start to get the chamber fully formed,
Mm-hmm.
it looks like a small antechamber. It's actually a chamber most of you guys might be familiar with, especially coming from the Magnus Exploratorium. Looks like sort of a communal living space. There's like a kitchen-y stove. There's a tiny dining room table, 3 chairs, a couple of like, I don't know, wizard posters on the wall. Sort of like dorm common room.
Merlin's my man.
Right. Something, sure. Mordenkainen, who?
Morning kind of.
Oh, those are
Exactly.
shirts I need to make immediately.
Yeah, whatever the swingers equivalent of a D&D shirt is. Yeah.
No, great.
So
Can I? So as I've walked into this room, it has formed.
mhm.
Can I try flying up to see if the
it
ceiling
expands up?
raises and it expands
Ooh.
upwards?
Very clever.
Smart.
It does not.
Okay, now we're good.
Yeah, you
You can try.
you start getting closer and closer, and then you
I don't do the full platform 9 3/4. Just you gotta believe.
if you want
no,
to,
I
you
don't.
can. Okay,
I'm good.
that's fine. So yeah, there is this like demi room. There is another room next to it, another door.
Anything around this room look particularly? It just looks like a dorm common area. You said, right?
Yeah, you can make an investigation check if you would like.
Uh,
It is up to you.
I'm focused.
Okay.
I'm gonna go to the next door.
Okay.
I would like to follow.
I would like to wonder why a young college dorm is in the sight of this ancient wizard's tower.
Oh,
And if he is
Maybe
the
he had
person playing
assistance.
chess.
I was still back at the double barn doors.
Okay.
So we all felt the tower just rumbling and stuff.
yeah.
Does it seem like any light is coming through those barn doors now? Like some of the clay might have gotten knocked
Roll a
off.
percentile.
Percentile.
Percentile. Yeah.
See that?
42.
Yes.
He
Like the
has
universe and
answer
answer.
everything. So maybe.
No light. No. From the inside, it's tough to tell, but there's no light.
Do I see a way that the doors could possibly open? Like,
If you took them off the hinges,
okay.
if you because they open out,
Mm-hmm.
because if they opened in, it would be very difficult to
Deliver things.
deliver
Yeah.
things. Actually, in that case, the hinges would be on the outside
Mhm.
as well.
Yeah.
Because
So
what I was wondering if there was anything like a bar or like a pulley or ratchet system or levers to see how it opens, or is it something that it looks like it has to be kind of magic to open?
Just garage door opener somewhere in here.
yeah, it's like a magic. It's I mean, I'm talking like thaumaturgy to open it or
Gotcha.
or prestidigitation. I will if you make an investigation check.
$14.
You get your thieves' tools out. You start poking around. So the door is it's not a heavy door. It's more like a screen blind sort of like it's meant to let wind in and out. It's not super heavy.
Okay.
You can kind of get your tools in between stuff. I'm going to go ahead and let you know there's nothing on the other side of this door. The only thing on the other side of this door is clay. None of it has broken, and
Okay.
there seems to be no further use for this particular door.
Okay.
Into the next room you go.
Into the unknown.
Yes, into the
Some
next
of my people.
room. So, this room it's small, it's tight, it's seems to have expanded when you expanded this common room
Mm-hmm.
out of it. There are 3 single beds. They're about arm's length apart.
One is
Um,
too hard. One is too soft.
We'll find the one that's just right.
Yes.
At the foot of each bed is a small wooden chest. And give me just a moment. And in the corner, you do find a staircase.
Ooh.
Does it go up?
It does.
Can I kick the chests first?
Yeah.
I kick each of them.
Make sure they are not a mimic.
I'm specific to say kick.
Yeah, one of them tries to bite you.
Huh?
It does.
Okay. Listen.
One of them consumes you whole.
As you look at the chest, 2 of them are simple, plain, nothing terribly important. Inside there is one chest that does sort of stand out. It has, instead of just common sort of black iron banding and trim along the outsides, it is like a silver, sort of like a steel color, dressed with like copper and brass, and the head of it sort of terminates in this cobra-like snake head that is the mouth, where you suspect a key would go.
Stairs go up though, right?
Stairs
I'm
do
going
go
up.
up.
I'm going up the stairs.
Okay. You guys see these chests as well.
I kind of want to search and see if there's a key.
Just follow the bird.
I'll follow
You
the
gotta
bird.
follow Tweety.
I'm
gonna-
very
okay,
very
okay,
very
so
I'm
single
exploring
tunnel
the room.
vision right
I'm-
now.
Okay.
As
Well,
we're going
then
through, I'm just making the maps and just checking everything out.
I'll stay down there with him then because he already tried to get eaten by a chest once, and I don't want him alone if that happens with one of the like bedposts.
Okay. Yeah.
That's fair.
So
hungry bed.
I
Bed
would
is a
like
bed,
to
right?
search,
The bed is a bit
look through like drawers and bedclothes for if there's a key while he's doing the mapping.
So the only thing that they look like they would be able to have personal effects in here
Is the chest.
is the chest
There's
themselves.
no key hanging on a hook.
No key hanging on a hook.
Does it look like I can pick the lock on it?
The special one, you can make an investigation check on it.
We could just break it.
What, investigation or actual thieves tools check?
Are you just attempting to open it, or are you investigating the lock to see how tough it's going to be?
Or if there's traps.
I'm gonna check it first to see how tough, and
Okay.
if it looks like it might just blow up in my face.
Sure.
Walk away.
5.
5.
That's super easy.
It's not you with a little luck, you could do it. It looks gnarly, and if it went wrong, you don't know what will happen.
I could just blow it up.
Yeah, but if there's something good inside, that's a little fragile.
Yeah, but most of the good things that we are looking for aren't like they're magical.
That's a good point.
I could just set the outside on fire and let it burn.
Hmm.
She says with the crazy eyes. I just realized how that sounds. I could just light it up.
Let me get one crack at it,
Yeah.
and then we'll burn the shit out of it like a bonfire.
I'm gonna back up though.
Before you do that,
I'm
as
gonna
you guys
do nothing.
are heading upstairs, they're investigating. You head up the stairs in sort of a up one, up two style of staircase. At the top of the stairs, this room looks. There are half a dozen staves of varying styles and makes hung prominently on the walls. Clearly, it is very much like a display case, sort of like a fancy gun rack, maybe. Each staff has a different construction and style. There's a twisted bird branch, sort of a gnarled oak dowel, a glittering haft of stone that clearly came from a place with like a gemstone sort of sediment in it. A steel pole carved with blue runes that still are there. A dimpled copperhead staff topped with a copper crescent moon. And a blown glass cane capped with a black marble orb.
What do you got there, Sirach? A smoothie.
Roll your thieves' tools check.
I am like under the farthest bed.
Were the other two chests also locked, or
They all seem to be locked.
But this
Yes,
is the
Okay.
fancy
but
one.
so which one would you like to start with?
easy to hard? So I'm going to start with the two wooden ones.
Good. All right. Give me a thieves' tools check on the easy
She
one.
is ice made herself a small shield. She's just
Natural 19, so 27.
hiding
Sure,
behind.
easy. So inside there are some clothes.
Mhm.
There's like a personal journal.
Mhm.
There is
A key to the middle chest, perhaps.
15 gold pieces in a little pouch. There is
Party fun just went up.
also
Party fund.
Yep,
Excuse you.
already happening. Right.
I've already put it into the Google Docs, so no, I'm kidding.
There is also what looks like the beginnings of a wizard's spellbook.
That's cool.
Room up top. What are you guys doing? Oh,
Uh,
I believe there's a door in there. If I did not,
You did
so
not say door.
Let me make sure.
It's gonna be another lever puzzle, but with stabs this time.
Nope. I do see door. I
Okay.
think that's what a door looks like on these. Has to be a door. Otherwise,
So we're just
What,
now
how do you
in a
get it?
room that's like shotguns on the wall and a door on the other side.
Mhm.
Can I do an arcana?
And it's a very small room.
Can
I
do
will let you. I will give you the dimensions right now. The room you are in, that is not stairs, is 15. So it's like 10 feet by 15 feet, and then you get like an extra 10 feet as the stairs go down
Oh.
past it.
Weird.
So it's not terribly.
So
big.
this room is
Just
just to show,
display
just to be like,
Look at my
I
stabs.
am a badass.
Yes.
This is all of these. This is all the magic that I have that I don't need to use.
Sure.
Yeah. Can I do an arcana check on the staves to see if they're actively magic or if they're just like
Sure.
foci?
Sure.
Oh, God.
Go for it. Make an Arcana check. You can go ahead and make your next check.
Actually, I was gonna quickly go through the journal real fast. Just
They seem to hate one of the other apprentices to Lara Shen.
Oh,
They think that
they fed him to the mimic.
They think Jeffrey's just not really pulling his weight around.
He just bought his way
Lucas?
into his daddy's apartment.
Lucas.
Lukith is a jerk and keeps accusing them of stealing his stuff. And now he's bought. It's like the last entry. One of the last entries is
Now he
like
bought a snake chest.
he bought this creepy snake chest.
Which is
Good.
clearly
Oh.
trapped. in there.
Amazing.
It's like, all right,
We'll buy
going for the second chest.
Throw it.
Go for it.
Oh, and I'm gonna pass you the spell book,
Thank you.
the starter spell book. So
Okay.
the second wooden chest now.
Going to explore.
Oh, that's a nat one.
Okay. You just break your tools off in there.
Oh, no.
So you're gonna have to get another set before you can attempt the snake room.
Or I can
As
just set it on
Clever Stitch,
Yeah.
as you get close to the staves to investigate them, you sort of are feeling out the magic. You're communing with it, and you're also trying to remember things, right? Like there's some moon iconography
Yeah.
here. There's different woods, right? Those are for different things.
Yeah.
And as you are thinking about it, I'd like all of you to flip for initiative.
Oh.
please.
Oh, all of us.
Oh,
It's
Not
a
just the
mimic
top room?
display case.
Well, I have to track
Oh,
their.
that's
everything
true.
with
We're just down
everybody.
there doing shit, not
Yeah.
knowing what's going on.
Those of you that are in the top room are surprised,
sure.
so you will not get
That's
the opportunity.
true.
I'm
at
very
this time.
That
surprised.
is true as a player and as a character. Should I
Up top, Ace,
Loving how combat
King.
heavy tonight is.
Queen.
Queen.
So you're down there. Your tools are broken.
Ah, shit. All right. The chest itself, does it look like the second wooden one? Does
Yeah.
it look like a good kick might break it open?
Yeah, make an athletics check.
Yay!
Sure.
You might as well give it
Yeah.
a try. You don't want to admit over here that you broke
This is
something
a
in
fancy
there.
process. I like it.
9.
9. So you go to kick like your thieves' tools maybe in there deeper,
Mm.
right? And one of them like boing, like springs out. Kind of it hits you in the armor. It doesn't hurt, but it's like Yeah, it's clearly-
I was about to
Yeah,
say
this
nothing
How's
to
it
up on my
going?
pride.
Fable. Let's see if
It's
we
right
can
here.
just carefully
It's right here.
like burn the
deeper.
lock on this one so we can kind of break it open.
Lucky.
Think of it as a practice run for that snaky one.
Oh, right.
Okay.
It's not my turn yet.
That
That's
is
queen.
not, you were a queen.
Yeah.
Jack. Jack are the flying stabs.
What?
What? The what?
Flying
The flying
stabs.
stabs.
So they are magic. My 21 Arcana told me so.
Yeah. I was about to say they are magic, but you were trying to see if they're like for spell casting.
Yep.
We didn't look to see if they
I
were
did-
alive.
I did save my 17, but now I don't need it because
Yeah.
it gave me the result.
It gave you
That's
the
true.
answer by eating you.
Christ.
Okay.
Run away.
Yeah, they are indistinguishable from normal swords.
I want one.
I
I
wa-
want one.
They're going to all attack Clever Stitch.
But
All
like if I
12?
got one, if I got
Six?
one and I tamed it,
Oh, I
could
thought you
use
said
it
there were
like a
12.
broom?
Oh, half dozen.
Half
Six.
dozen.
Oh,
My
There's
bad.
six.
Doesn't-
There's
Okay.
six. You're
I also
he's,
had it in my notes.
he's the one that
Yeah,
got up in their face.
that is true.
And I
Aren't they?
think it just says like if anybody comes in here without a guide, that they just get whacked.
Oh,
So I
How
gave
fun.
you guys a few moments to
how fun.
think about it.
I mean, we're going to have to go through it here anyway.
Yeah.
So, all right.
That's all I want though now is I want one of these that I can fly on like a broom of flying, but then it's also just my magic staff.
I don't think that's how this works.
I'm gonna make it that happen.
I don't think it.
We go
does
to a
either.
magic school.
Sword of
they can do
dancing.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Staff of flying.
Yeah, they deal bludgeoning damage, but they're essentially flying swords.
All right.
Okay. Yeah. 6. Yeah. Great. Great. Here we go. Clever Stitch.
I believe in you.
From the bottom to the top. 9.
Nope.
13.
Nope.
17.
Yep.
18, 19, 22.
Yeah. Yeah. Everything's 16 and higher.
Yeah. So
It's not gonna be good for
No,
you.
I'm going to die.
You gonna die?
Oh, probably.
I
4
gotta-
hits?
I gotta
4 hits?
You gotta-
Probably.
drag your damn ass corpse down the stairs.
Probably.
I gotta
Drag
yell
You
real
dumb
quick.
ass corpse down the stairs.
Probably.
Okay. 2 of those were amazing. 2 of them were not.
So which is average.
I like those. I like those.
Yeah. So
I don't like the way he's laughing.
I don't either.
We never do.
22 hit points of damage.
Yeah, I'm at 0.
Okay.
What?
Yeah. Was okay. So how? I
So
had 20 hit points.
you had 20
I
hit
had
points.
20 hit points. So is one of those a hit separate from those 20?
So we will do them in order.
Okay.
It is so the flying stabs are not going to hit you once you KO.
Sure.
They're going to they'll turn and attack
Okay.
Sirach
Okay.
because you're in the room as well.
Oh,
So the first one is 8 points of damage.
Okay.
Second one is 9 points of damage.
Okay.
The third one is 4 points of damage.
That knocked me out.
That knocked you out. The last one, Sirach, is
That was the-
a 19 to hit.
hits.
That's 4 points of damage. I color coded my dice for
Yeah.
attacks.
Absolutely.
Cool.
Okay. That is it for the flying swords. On the Jack, flying stabs, they deal bludgeoning damage. Jack, 10, 9, 8.
8.
Death saving throw, please.
Great.
A 17.
Save,
Yay.
absolutely. Okay. What card were you on?
8.
7.
7.
7.
I go up to the chest.
Yeah, you go to the chest.
And I'm going to use my action of Ignite.
Okay.
I cut my hands around the lock.
Okay.
And I use Ignite, which is any it's just any as an action I can magically ignite an object by touching it with my hand.
Okay.
Flammable object, but if you get metal hot enough, it'll kind of melt. But I can also touch the wood. Actually, I can do right around behind where the face is.
Better off touching
Yeah,
the
exactly. So I'm just going to,
wood. This is just the normal chest.
The
Okay.
normal chest, yeah.
Yep. It
Fire.
starts to burn.
and then I'd like to pull the lock when it gets a little burny. Because you know when firewood gets
It
gonna take a minute.
right. It's going to take a while to heat up an iron
Just
cast iron
trying.
log. I got
and
you.
Then my passive perception is an 11. Do I hear anything from upstairs?
Just hear a bunch of like
So They seem funny. It sounds like Clever Stitch is fucking dead. Big Swiney has 8 more lives.
Probably.
I hear nothing. I'm sorry.
What's your
probably dead.
Talroth on a 14?
We're just.
No, I mean, you're also listening to this thing be on fire.
Yeah.
Like you guys are kind of doing your own thing at the moment.
Okay.
Until somebody yells. You're
I'm
just
feeling
kind of
that's what Eric's gonna do on his next turn.
like you maybe in the distance.
Like, are
I would.
Are they hidden shit up there?
I would think it would be like without the clay surrounding the tower. You're like maybe I'm hearing something from outside. There's a noise coming from somewhere.
Yeah.
Anyway, I think we are up to Sirach.
I believe so. You're just gonna hear a loud yell.
Now you are alerted that something is not right.
It's like,
That sounds right.
Help!
That's why I didn't leave you alone. I thought that was gonna be you.
Yes.
Isn't it?
this is why we never split the party. This is why we all go to the same rooms together.
Sirach.
We're
what
fighting
would
the
you
whole
like
way up the stairs.
Don't have any more spells, so I can't heal you.
What fun.
I
He
don't.
has a potion in his
No, I
pocket,
do
right? Oh
not.
no, fuck,
No,
you don't.
he gave it
No,
to
I do
me,
not.
so I wouldn't
Tell
be
off
on the
Mystery
floor.
potion.
Talroth has our one potion of healing, and then we have 4 mystery potions.
I am, and they're all like in melee range.
Mm-hmm.
So attacking
I
with
told you how big the room is. The
Yeah.
room is.
that's what I'm
That is
saying.
awesome.
Attacking with a bow would be a disadvantage. Would be pointless.
I'd say you could probably shoot one of them behind, because only one came to hit you. The others were hitting Clever Stitch.
Do I want to risk hitting? They'll come to our aid. I'm really fucking. I want to know what's behind this door.
What's behind door number 2?
Just
Yeah.
run through it like it's a Dark Souls speed run.
Just run through,
the
open the
other
door.
end, open the door.
Ignore everything.
No, I'm going to.
You're just opening rooms in Gloomhaven to see what's on the other
yeah.
side. Like, this run's done. We're
Check
gonna.
the room populate.
Technically, we just have to open all the doors, and we win.
If that's a puzzle we get to, we're golden, y'all. If that's ever a dungeon, it's just open everything and then everyone goes away. We're ready for it.
I'm a primeval, planar warrior,
It
one
is-
of them, and
Yep.
try to.
It is
Got
now
him with the
Primeval
bow.
Warrior.
That's an 18 plus
Nice.
7 for 25.
It does hit.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. The stabs are actually a little difficult to hit, mostly because they're just small and thin,
Yeah.
and they're made of some denser,
Right.
magically protected materials. Armor class of 17 on these guys.
Okay. It is all force damage,
Do it.
so that's going to be 10 plus 3 for 13 damage.
Okay. That you see it get smacked around. You suspect
Die.
not quite.
It's just dead.
Very close. Very close. So yeah, these guys don't have a ton of hit points. There you go. Anything else, Sirach?
Action, bonus action. I can't really move, so yeah, no.
Okay.
Any move is going to be attack of opportunity by like
least
3 of them.
At least one.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Okay. New round.
That's great.
Nice.
Up top. Ace. Ace are the stabs.
Ah!
Jesus Christ.
Of course they are. I'm going down, by the way.
Sirach.
6 stabs going to hit me. I'm going down.
Ah!
Maybe they do.
They only have a +3.
This is such a needy fucking wizard! He just had to have all these inanimate friends?
Anything above 15.
God damn it.
Oh no.
They all hit? No, don't
Please
lift
tell me
it.
that
Just
there's
tell me they
not.
all hit.
No, they all. Oh shit.
Oh no.
How many nat 20s?
2.
Oh,
Jesus
I was looking
And-
at the wrong die.
2 and then 3 additional hits.
Oh, Jesus
So-
Christ.
You're at 0.
It doesn't keep hitting you after you fall down.
No, they are not.
They're not killing.
They're not
stabs,
malicious
just-
stabs. They're just you're not supposed to be here stabs.
Sure.
So
What that this hoodie were a time, honey?
would that this hoodie were a time hoodie? Okay. King, Queen, Jack, 10,
10.
10.
10 also. Hey!
All right.
Your full 30 feet of movement will get you guys up the stairs to to the top of the stairs.
Oh.
I will say that Clever Stitch is 10 feet past that, and Sirach is 15 total from the top of the stairs. I'm giving you guys like a 5 foot kind of square in
Sure.
between you.
Sure.
Um,
I just want to make sure that the chest is not like on fire. Or
oh, it
ever.
is. Yeah.
Okay.
We'll
Yeah.
come
that's-
back to it. It's fine. We'll come back to it. It's
I'm
fine.
gonna grab one of the shirts out of the open chest and just start putting the fire out.
Is that your action?
I can do it later with magic. Go.
Quickly put it out. That's my
Okay.
action.
That's your action.
It's like,
You run up the stairs.
mhm.
You have a bonus action left. What would you like to do?
Oh. So, Stitch is closer than Sirach.
Correct.
Can I use my bonus action to kind of grab Stitch? To kind of,
He is 10 feet from you.
10 feet from me. Okay.
Yep. Stitch is 10 feet from you. Sirach is 15 feet from you.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Are the staves still floating?
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna kind of wait by the door and just see if they get closer or if they're just kind of sticking
So
around.
when you get to the top of the stairs,
Mhm.
they go, or excuse me,
Yeah.
at you.
I'm gonna stay just outside of the room
So you go back down the stairs.
a little bit. Yeah.
Okay. So bonus action, disengage down the stairs.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just move.
So you see him not at the top of the stairs. You do not have bonus action move. But so
I
if
know.
you, yeah, I know, but action economy is important here.
Yeah, that's
So if you run to the top of the stairs, you will have to take the action to dash to get back away from the bottom, top of the stairs.
that's fine. She's
Okay,
not
cool.
doing that.
I am
How many
just being clear.
stabs
6.
can? That was not my question.
'Kay.
Can I get in a 15-foot cone?
Ooh,
How close are they to each other?
they're pretty close
If
to
they've
each
been wailing
other.
on him, I assume
Yeah.
they're all within melee of him. If they could have all hit him,
I would say 5.
amazing. I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
Gonna fucking burning hands this shit.
Okay.
And let's go.
Okay.
Eh. Any D20
What?
that hasn't failed me today.
You don't roll. They
You're
roll.
right, they dex save. Sorry, DC 13.
What level are you casting Burning Hands at?
Since actually both of them are down, it's fucking second level.
Okay.
Yeah. Which means I can catch an extra. No, they just
More damage.
More damage, yeah.
Here we go.
So it'll be 46 on
Mhm.
each of them.
Okay. What is the DC?
13.
13. 2 of them save.
Great. But
3 of them fail.
Just a feral shriek of.
Aren't there 6 of them?
Yeah,
She can only
but I can
catch
only get 5. But
Oh,
I can
you
still
can
get
only
5.
Mm-hmm.
So that's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 points of fire damage.
11 points
Fire
of
damage.
fire damage. The one that Sirach shot in the beginning is out.
Amazing.
Nice.
The and then so that one saves. I'll give you guys some good math here. So 11 down to 6 for that one, and then 1, 2, 3 take the full amount. Okay, yeah, I mean, all the ones that failed are definitely bloody.
Great, amazing. And as a no, that's a once per long rest feature. I don't do that.
Mm.
I just stand there and shout at your corpses.
I will let you know once per long rest. Now is a good time for that.
No, she
I already used it.
Oh, she already used
the
it.
mantle of
Mantle.
flame.
The mantle,
No,
I
can't get it
apologize.
back.
I didn't.
Yeah.
I didn't know if you
No.
had font
No.
of magic or something.
No. I don't need. I haven't cast many big spells, so I don't need to get meta magic points back.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
I'm good.
Cool.
I just stand there and panic.
Okay. Who needs? We got a death save coming over
9.
here.
6.
Okay. New round.
I'm on a 7.
Oh, 7.
You saved what's
18.
18, 2
Ace.
saves.
Second save.
Okay. Here we go. Ace. Go for it.
Ace. I am going to do that again.
Okay.
So DC them bitches.
So you move up a little closer to catch
The extra guy.
the extra guy. Now it's the final 5
Amazing.
that you have. Second level again.
Yeah.
Thank you. That's right there, too.
She panicked because people are down and she doesn't know how it happened and she doesn't know how to get them up again. So it's kill all the things that hurt them.
Yep.
That's the default.
It's a good default. Nobody's complaining about the
She is
default.
also parts of her after casting Green Flame Blade have continued to actively be crackling and on fire. So
Okay.
her hands are just fire right now.
2 fail, 3 succeed. Not quite as good as last time. I'll give you guys some good math.
6, 10, 14 points of damage this time.
14 points of damage.
Mm.
So better than last time.
So the 3 with the lowest hit points, I'm going to give them the success. They're still out.
Oh,
Nice.
yeah.
The fourth one is out on the full damage. There's only one remaining.
Nice.
There's only one remaining with
Good.
a few hit
And
points.
for bonus action, she's going to then her staff out again.
Okay.
Hands still on fire, everything on fire, and just stare it down.
All right. Well, that staff,
Staff v.
is coming to smack you
That's fine.
on a king, unless there's another king. Okay. That is a 14 to
That's
hit.
gonna miss. I
Okay.
think
That'll miss.
Oh, yeah,
Let me check.
sorcerer.
that's gonna hit.
Yeah.
I
Yeah, you're a
didn't get a stage
sorcerer.
I didn't get a stage over this morning. Fuck.
So that's good. Where is that? There it is.
First time getting hit, it's fine. I have a weirdly lot of hit points for a
Oh.
sorcerer.
11 hit points.
That's fine.
Okay. Okay. King, queen.
Queen.
Hey, never mind.
I'm gonna take it.
Okay. Jack. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6.
6.
Tell Roth.
And we're tied for Dex.
Roll yours
So
Yeah,
first.
but you're unconscious.
Fail.
right.
That's okay.
All right.
That's okay.
So
I
she
hate
ran in, started setting the whole room on fire. I'm like, no, 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 no.
just the stabs.
Run past her, sword out, and just swing at the staff.
Okay.
So yeah, just sword, dagger.
Okay.
That is it's probably gonna miss. A 14 and 10.
Both miss. The staff dances around. Okay. Anybody left? New round.
Oh no.
That's okay.
Ace. King.
King.
Hey, them.
You
Sorry.
two again.
Got
Do it.
excited.
Yeah, trying it one more time.
Mm-hmm.
So, rapier, dagger. Rapier was a 23. Dagger was a 17.
But yeah, both hit. Your dex by itself is
I just-
enough.
I just wanna
Please
see the
roll it.
numbers.
See it. I want to hear it.
Oh, it's not
7.
sneak attack.
No.
Yeah, there's
No.
no.
Oh, she's within
I'm
melee.
right
She's
there.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. She
Oh,
is.
okay.
It
Oh,
came
yeah,
up at me.
Oh, that's right.
Gonna
It
hit
attacked
me.
you. Yeah, yeah, my
We're
bad.
dueling.
16 damage.
16 almost could have one-shotted it. They have 17 hit points. With 3 hit points left, that is showtime. You come up, big double swing. The staff sort of clangs up against the wall and flops down onto the floor. Clever Stitch,
Mhm.
please.
Yep.
Your
Yep.
death saving throw.
Okay, 17. I have stabilized.
You
I have
are
3 successes.
stabilized.
I'm at 0,
Yep.
but I have 3 successes,
Yep.
so I'm not bleeding out.
In an hour, you should get a hit point back.
All right.
You are on a
I was on a king.
king. Stay in initiative.
Mhm.
Queen, Jack, 10, 9.
9.
Okay.
I briefly frozen by fire panic and doesn't know how to put herself out at this particular moment because of emotions. So has no medicine but is going to try to go see if he's okay.
Okay. You can attempt to make a medicine check.
With this
Since
skill.
she's currently on fire, can she like cauterize a wound?
No, he got bludgeoned.
Oh, then no. Okay, just I wasn't sure if it's slashed.
All the
at all.
blood is, all the bleeding
blood
is
is already
internal.
internal.
That's
Yeah.
what blood
What's
is supposed to be.
Yeah, he got
okay,
concussed.
Okay. I'm going to use my feature. I picked some meta magic shit. Empowering reserves. When I make an ability check on my turn, I can gain advantage on the check. So
Okay.
I'm going to use that to
Nicely
get
done.
some fucking advantage. All of my sorcery points for the D. Well,
Mm-hmm.
no, I have one left. I have three. That's better. 12.
I believe the DC to stabilize someone using the medicine check
It's 11.9.
is, I want to say
I'm
15.
checking. I'm looking it up. A DC 10.
DC
You
10.
can attempt to administer first aid to a person unattempt to stabilize, which requires a successful DC 10
Does
medicine check.
Does that
that
require
the
a
medicine kit? That's the question.
Or with stabilizing can be done with a medicine check, a healer's kit, the spare the dying, or a healing spell.
So
I
healer's
think
kit
the
can be
healer's
separate.
Kit would
Okay.
give it a better chance of like maybe you get a plus if you have.
Well,
a healer's
you
kit.
add your proficiency.
Yeah, exactly. And I don't have proficiency, so I would just flat roll of.
Yeah,
Panic
it's a DC. It's a DC's 10
Okay.
to stabilize.
You do. You stabilize him.
I'm so glad I picked that specific meta magic ability.
Yes, nicely done.
Is the rest of the room on fire? No. Okay, I'm like,
It's a stone room. I will say there's maybe if take a moment and put out like the staff display case.
Also, me.
A couple of the staves.
Do you need water? You need to be cooled down. I'm sorry.
I get the water skin and start splashing her with it.
It sizzles and sears off of her.
So Sirach and Clever Stitch are still out cold.
They are.
I'm gonna start carrying them back downstairs and just put them on one of the beds.
Okay.
Smart.
Yeah, I'm not gonna put them on
the bed.
on what I believe to be Lucett's bed, not
Okay.
his.
All right.
I'm gonna put Clever Stitch on one, Sirach on the other.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fable's gonna sit upstairs in the middle of the dead stabs and just watch them.
Once I take a few minutes to get them down, I'm gonna come back up, collect the staffs.
And then I go with them. Oh yeah.
Yeah. It's like arm around her, just come on, let's go. Take them downstairs, tie them up, put them in a corner. Ah, shit. I don't know when these guys are gonna wake up, but Fable,
There might be some potions in those chests.
exactly what I'm thinking. Now, here's gonna be a small little lesson. This is not stealing because I'm going to give them back, and I'm going to take one of the thieves' tools.
Yeah. Yeah. We both have a set.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
Amazing.
So the center chest, is it too fucked up to try to pick the lock, or is it
The one that was put on fire.
that we put it on fire? We heard the commotion. We put it out.
You that you can't.
Okay.
You can't thieves tools that. You
Okay.
put it
You
on
just have to
fire. You
keep-
nat one
you
on
have to
the
break
thieves
through it.
tools. That one you're just gonna have to smash at some point.
Gotcha. All right. I take one of the staves, hand it to her.
Thank you.
Consider it payback for them. Smash.
Within a few minutes, you do smash it open.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see. So it is another 12 gold pieces.
That's
Yeah,
pretty fun.
You're unconscious.
Another beginner spell book.
Hey, I'm collecting
The
those.
clothes have burned.
Mhm.
The inks, the papers, the candles.
So the basic writing supplies got burned.
All pretty much anything that wasn't magically
Gold
protected, the
and
spell book
magic.
and the coins
Okay.
was burned.
But no
So-
potions, no keys
No
or anything.
potions.
Yeah, it would have
no
taken
keys.
a lot more heat than
Yeah.
we let it have for like potion bottles to shatter.
No.
But if there's none in there,
None in there.
All right, so I hand you the other spell book.
I'm just putting spell books in a satchel or something like that to be explored later.
Okay.
So now the other chest, the one that kind of believed to be Lucett's.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything around the room that seems to match the decor of that chest?
Is
No.
there a Slytherin
Nothing.
crest?
No. It stands out quite distinctly. It is not. It's imported.
All right. I'm going to give it one more go with heads, tails. Heads. So with Clever Stitch's Thieves Tools.
No.
Promising. 21.
Okay. Yes, you do. You do get in there. You do hear it unlock.
Mhm.
I would like you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Yeah.
Had a feeling.
That sounds right.
Nat 1.
As
Don't worry about it.
And you rolled a nat 1 on that one, too.
It's wonderful.
Traitor.
as you pull your hands back, you realize that the trap is not when you're undoing it, but when you're removing the key.
Mhm.
If it doesn't catch a certain piece, then the viper mouth that is on there sort of jumps out and bites at you.
Okay.
So that is going to be 8 points of piercing damage, 8 points of poison damage.
Are you
You're right.
unconscious?
I'm at 0.
Fuck! Ha!
Oh,
Level 3!
So I'm
And I know when I checked it, I rolled low on that investigation.
Yeah.
so I'm gonna
I do have a potion in my bag.
I don't know that.
yeah.
So I would do maybe I'm gonna
You
Do I?
you would
okay.
We told
Okay, good,
you
amazing.
about the
Right.
potion.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna go digging around in his bag really fast.
okay.
And
Yeah, you-
shove it in his face.
Yeah, I mean, if it helps, inside the bag, you'll just find a bunch of random knickknacks, like my map making tools. You'll also find like a blood-stained, very nice silk scarf or a little handkerchief.
Have questions about that later. I'm gonna wake you up.
Okay.
I'm gonna let you roll. It's your potion. 2d4. Or that.
I got
That's
here.
only 1d4.
That is 4, so 6 hit points.
There you go.
Nice.
Hey! Maybe you sit
Nope.
there for a minute while I open this. Yep, that feels right. Good.
It should be unlocked.
Alright, I'm gonna open the fucking thing and Snake, you stay.
Okay.
I'm gonna fill its mouth with ice. So it can't bite.
So I had to kind of grab her hand first.
What?
I want to keep the chest. I like him.
Alright, Talaroth 2.0. You don't bite me, okay? And I'm going to open it.
You do open it. Yeah. So the stuff inside, there is no gold. Looks like he spent whatever gold he had
On the chest.
On the chest.
On
Yeah.
a bitey snake friend.
There
Trash.
is the third beginnings of a wizard's spellbook.
Are they all the same?
No.
Different parts of the same book?
No,
Or
different parts.
spells. They're all
Yeah.
learning different things. It's not like this is your spellbook 101. It's the first 8 spells you learn. That's what I was wondering.
No.
Good.
They all have their own
I'll
fun.
get
Sorry.
lists of what the spells are.
That's fine. Roll me a
Percentile.
percentile.
I was ready for it.
Roll me
Knew
a
where they
band.
were and everything.
Oh
43.
my gosh.
Okay. Let's take a look.
Yeah.
So,
Just for the record, I never want to be the only one conscious in a room full of my dead friends ever again.
Excuse you, but I am conscious too.
Ow! That was a terrifying few seconds. I said conscious.
We're not dead.
His snoring is really weird. Stop telling people I'm dead!
I can still hear
His voice.
you rolled a 42?
43.
43?
I wish I rolled a 42. You all missed it. I killed a bug with my non-dominant hand just grabbing it out of the air earlier, and I got 100 gold.
Nice.
It was amazing.
More gold than Sirach has.
It's more the gold she's ever had. She's been sleeping on a park
I
bench.
keep forgetting to take pictures of all the bugs I kill.
No.
Right? I have so many at work. They're like ants, but still, they're inside. They don't belong there.
Oh, I've declared genocide on the ants that came into my house.
Let Cody read you the cracked article about why ants are the worst, and that genocide is fucking justified.
Yeah, the
Ants are terrifying.
Argentine ant
It-
specifically. So you do find a potion of healing.
Hey!
I would like you to roll me a second percentile.
Okay. Give this to one of them. Probably the one who can healing word. No, we're just gonna let you sleep there for an hour.
He's out of spell.
And also
spell.
he's
I'm out of spell
That's
slots.
true. 67.
And it's not healing words. I have a
It's
cure
cure
wounds.
wounds.
Oh,
But if we're gonna have to
we're
wait
just gonna
for one of
drag.
us,
Yeah, that's
You might
true.
as well save
we
it.
might as well just
save it.
long.
Might as well
Literally
just do a
just
long rest.
We're just gonna nap here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you guys are gonna find. You'll find a scroll. Also of.
Of call Pegasus delivery.
Scroll of power word
No,
kill.
no, not a scroll.
Scroll of
I'm
snake.
not- I don't feel good. On scroll. You rolled a 67.
Yes, I did.
And a potion of climbing.
Ooh,
Oh,
fun.
oh, no.
That is it for
That's fine.
now. I would suggest after. I think it's you guys roll 1d4.
1d4 hours.
Hours, you wake
with one
up.
Hit point.
You guys can take your short rest. I would suggest you going back to the camp
For the
Yeah.
long rest.
for the long rest
4.
because you guys are
Three.
It takes us 4
you're
and 3 hours.
you're into the
to
early
wake up.
part of the evening by
Yeah.
the time you guys are awake and
And
ready
to be fair, we've also, like, as level 3 explorers, done a lot.
yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Like, we've
We have
explored
quite
a
bit.
lot for
In a
people
day.
who, in one day, for people who are
Level
as,
3.
for people who are as new to exploring.
Yeah, 3
You guys-
combats in one day. That's very. And we.
You guys
and we,
almost hit that mythical 12 encounters in a day.
I know.
That's
So while they're still kind of sleeping off their
Yeah.
beating,
Mhm.
the chest itself,
How dare
I'm
you
just gonna
say
start
something so
examining
true.
it and just be like,
Sure.
is the trap reset? Is it like a magical trap, or does it have to be reloaded with the poison?
It's a magical trap. You need the magic to reset it.
Mhm.
And you would need the key to be able to successfully
Ever
open it without it attacking.
Okay.
It's possible to rehab it. It's just you're not going to be able to use it for.
Until we would
for a
find the
while.
key or get it made.
well,
yeah.
Thosen might be able to make you a key that fits.
Yeah, I mean, hell, I want to bring this down here so he can take a look at it because this is.
He'd enjoy it.
Oh, he definitely have a lot of fun with it, but I kind of want to use this to store my stuff in.
Sure.
Yeah, that feels right. I feel like you earned it. It bit you. Snake scar.
Yeah, just kind of knock on a little bit, bite it back.
Breaks a tooth.
There you go.
Are all wood elves this odd?
Define
You
odd.
can't just ask a wood elf.
I absolutely can. I've been called a freak my entire life. It's it's a
Every week
compliment.
between girls.
It's absolutely a
Somehow.
compliment.
Some-
I don't mean it as a bad thing. It was just I was interested that I usually bite things back.
Well, one thing that my dad tried to kind of instill in me is something called establishing dominance. Now the thing is,
Like the pack animals do in the animal shows.
kind of, sort of, yeah.
Which has this visual of him just peeing all over everything.
but between elf and their chests.
Now here's the thing. It's like he told me a story once about if a dog tries to bite you, you just bite it back on the ear. And yeah, that kind of shit stuck around when I was a kid. But you know what? Every now and then, never hurts to give it a try. I mean, you never know.
Makes mental note to never bite Talroth.
Yeah.
Fucking all you with the T names.
Now look, here's the thing. There's a lot of shit out there, and who
Oh,
knows?
losing treasure.
For all we knew, maybe biting it was the way to unlock it.
You're not wrong. What if it bites me and I die?
Then I'll burn the damn thing to hell.
No, if it bites you and it dies, then it's
Difference between poisonous and venomous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, guys. That's where we're going to call it a night.
Hey!
Yeah. Thank you guys for hanging out. Thank you for playing. It was a It was a little more combat than I was expecting,
I like
but
it.
I like going through this wizard's tower.
I
The
want to
tower
know what's
clear
in the
yet, or
top
no?
room.
We're not okay. That's what I thought. I was like, we're not done yet.
No, we still
No.
got that top room.
Good.
No,
Yeah, so I figure once they wake up, we start heading down to meet up with everybody.
Mm-hmm.
I'm taking the chest with me.
So you guys will take a long rest.
Yes.
You'll pop back up tomorrow on the 23rd.
And
Yes.
am I correct in assuming that this will be a long rest, and we get 3 out
Yeah,
of
I
the
was
4?
I was about
3
to
out of the
ask
4.
that. So and
Yep.
we can
So
do that.
remind
off
me
air.
what they are though.
We can do that off air.
Okay.
Yeah, that's not an on-air
we
report
can worry about that on our own. But thank you guys for hanging out. We are going to be back with Star Chasers New Horizons on Wednesday. I don't know what random encounter we have for Friday. We're not sure about Friday yet.
We're
We'll
not
see.
Sure about Friday yet.
We don't, yeah. But Saturday we do have Gloomhaven, so that is something we are looking forward to.
And
Um,
then next Monday the giveaway. So
Next
That's right.
Monday giveaway.
Yeah, head over to our Facebook page. Make sure you vote in that poll for our Norse Foundry dice. It is pinned to the top of the Facebook page, so you'll be able to find it very, very easily. We are debating between Plate Mail and Nightmare Black. They're both gorgeous. They're both beautiful sets. They'll both get given away eventually, but we are voting for which one gets given away a week from now.
Yeah.
And don't forget, if you're a patron of any level, even $1, you're automatically entered into every giveaway. We should do a breakdown video on how we run giveaways, so like people understand the math.
all right, guys. So thanks for hanging out. We are going to see you next time. But until then, be cool.